talkSPORT update with Trusted Trader. Find top-notch tradespeople in your area, all who pass the Trusted Trader 15-point assessment.
talkSPORT. With the 4 o'clock headlines, I'm Tom Clayton. Good afternoon. Wales will have to go through Bosnia and Herzegovina and potentially Italy if they're to reach the World Cup. The draw for the playoffs was made this lunchtime, and Northern Ireland is also in that pathway, drawn to face Italy in their semi-final. Former Wales striker Robert Earnshaw has faith in Wales, though, and Craig Bellamy.
I think tactically he's brilliant, and I think the players are really starting to understand this is the picture of what Craig Bellamy wants, and now we're putting it into action.
Meanwhile, the Republic of Ireland will face Czechia, then one of Denmark or North Macedonia. The former defender and current assistant coach John O'Shea told us there was never going to be any easy draws.
We know it's going to be difficult away from home, and these European games is always tough, but listen, we're excited with what we've done from the last 2 games, so lots to look forward to, but a good test ahead.
Get the full draw at talksport.com. Now, former Premier League winners taking on the challenge of keeping Newport County in the Football League. Christian Fuchs will take the reins from Dave Hughes with the side bottom of League 2. And should Joe Root's career be defined by not getting a first-class century down under? That's the focus of a lot of Aussie press ahead of the first Ashes test tonight. Michael Clark says his overall record has already made him a legend.
I know he would love to, but I see that as the icing on the cake for Joe. Yeah. I don't see, if he doesn't, I'm sure he'll look back in time and go, I wish I did. But, mate, his record is his record, and you cannot take that away from him. He's an all-time great player.
Speaking there to the How to Win the Ashes podcast. All the build-up to tonight's Ashes kickoff is on the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel.
talkSPORT News.
The government's biggest overhaul of the legal migration system in 50 years has been announced, and one of the UK's most notorious sex offenders has been given a 37th life sentence. More from the news team at past.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit. Come rain or shine, we've got your electric car covered with 400 EV ready centres, so you can drive away happy every time.
While there are weather warnings for ice and snow in place, particularly in northern Scotland and on eastern coast. Dry tonight with clear spells, allowing a frost to form for tomorrow morning.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive on Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. It's Thursday today with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent here.
It's Darren here, by the way.
I just said that.
Easy, you right? You good?
Oh, I just smashed you at darts. I'm all right.
Yeah, you 4-5-4.
Yeah, you all right?
Great game, though, isn't it?
Great game. Great game. For me. Right, Jigo, we've got a show for you this afternoon. We really have, actually. Harvey Barnes has reportedly not ruled himself out of a Scotland call-up now they've made the World Cup, despite already playing for England. Would Scotland fans want him? Is that fair? 03717 223344. Former Premier League striker, our mate Super Charlie Austin, is on our show as well. And we're bringing you this week's Bentley to get your voice WhatsApps in as soon as you can for Darren Bent. All that plus Jamie Carragher has urged Liverpool to splash the cash again in January. How much do they need to spend to secure Champions League football this season? And Liverpool fans, is the league done? All that plus Kevin Atcher joins us for Drive Worldwide, and we'll hear what Ian Wright has said about Jude Bellingham. It's a busy drive time show, but we would love to have you on it. Always time for the listener. 03717 22 33 44.
Oh, the Weasel's been knocked out of the darts league. Oh, isn't that a shame? Not. See you after, Weasel. Out the darts league you go. Ta-ta.
You know what? I think Tony Benny loves me. You know, like when you flirt with someone and you're nasty to them, but deep down you love them.
Oh, no, I think he really genuinely wants to take your head off.
No, I was a part of that, but after that, when you get past that, I think he loves me. I think there's a part of him be listening to the radio going, Goldstein's so funny. So funny, Goldstein. I do love him, but I'll never say it on national radio.
He doesn't feel that way.
He does.
He does, no way.
He won't ever admit it, and the more he wants to pummel my head into the floor, the more I believe it to be true.
Weave your head into the canvas. That's the best.
That's my line.
Of a man.
See, there you go. Yeah, he loves you, doesn't he? Jack's on last 2 days.
Little face.
Jack, last 2 days.
Jack, I don't like your arrogance.
You have been a 10 out of 10, Jack, last 2 days.
Yeah, it's unusual for the last 3 years. You've been 0 out of 10 in making up for it.
Oh, you're right.
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm very well. Are you watching I'm a Celebrity, by the way?
No.
Why not?
It's not.
I'm just about to sneeze, by the way. Go on, carry on.
Honestly, people.
Oh, no, they're not coming. Look, we've done it now.
Flop Force.
I know, we've done it now. It's boring. And I beat you just now.
Flop Force winning friendly. Yeah, right here. Flop Force winning a friendly, but can't do it in the real thing. Brad. He's not wrong as well. Flop Force. I like that. I like that a lot. Go on, Brad.
Finish? I mean, we did that show yesterday.
Hey, but people still listening.
I know people are still listening, but we've done it now.
Sure. Right? It's really hot in here, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's because halfway someone's put it on half.
Shall I change it?
Yeah, mate.
Mind if I do it now?
No, while you do that, I'll tell everyone what's coming up on our wonderful show. So I mentioned Charlie Austin joins us a bit later on. Of course, he'll be talking about Game for the Children. That was live on talkSPORT. Jamie Carragher said Liverpool need to spend more money. £500 million, not enough. Spend more. Spend more. We've got What's Happening, Bent. If you don't know what that is about, I'll explain it a bit later on. If you do know what it's about, then you can get your voice notes in now, 03717 223344. But we're going to start. This is going to be such a great debate. Harvey Barnes hasn't ruled out switching his allegiance to Scotland. But is that fair, and would Scottish fans allow it?
Barnes, he is going to be able to get there. And he can run forward towards the edge of the penalty area. The angle's tight, but he's pinned it off the post. And Newcastle lead by 2-0.
He's got to look at, is this his last chance to maybe go to a World Cup? And look at the pecking order. We've got Gordon, Rashford, you've got Eze. There's not really that position available at the moment.
It's Barnes! It's 3!
Yeah, Newcastle wing Harvey Barnes has been discussing his future in international football. He has played in one friendly for England. He's still eligible for Scotland, who of course qualified for the World Cup earlier this week. Speaking to Sky Sports News, Barnes was asked if he's ruled out ever changing his allegiance.
No, of course it's not. You know, I've obviously played for England, and I know the eligibility side's still there, so it's hard to say either way. But yeah, like I said, there's been no real chats or any sort of progression in that sense.
There's so much to discuss here. Right, before we talk about Harvey Barnes, what's your view on whether or not the system of you can play for any nation going as far back as your grandparents? What do you make of that? Is that a bit too dated? Should we be changing that or not?
No, I don't mind the fact. I think grandparents is fair enough.
Why?
Just because I just think it's. I mean, it's when you say why, it's a little bit like, listen, their blood's my blood first and foremost, right? But I just think that grandparents are not that far back. Do you know what I mean? So I've got no issue with that. When people start talking about the great, then maybe there's an argument to that. But if you've got some form of Scottish in your heritage, then I've got no issue with it.
But you're not Scottish,
no,
right?
No, but if part of my bloodline was, then there's no point.
I know, but I mean, it's how far you want to go back. Everyone's bloodline is probably, if you go back all the way to the beginning,
but I mean,
we're all part of the same clan, right?
Do you know what I mean? That's a bit ridiculous. But
well, it's not. If you talk about bloodline,
yeah. What's I can play for anyone?
No, but what I'm saying is, you say you can go back to your grandparents.
Yeah.
Why not one more for your great grandparents?
Oh, okay, well, one more. Either way, if you've got that nationality
I
blood in
think
you,
that's silly. It's where you're born.
No.
And if you want to say where your mum and dad are from, that's fine as well.
Where you born?
Yeah.
Well, just say you're on holiday, and whoops, so then.
Well, that wouldn't happen because you're not.
No, but you just say you're there for a couple of months.
Right.
And then you fall pregnant.
Yeah.
Waters break, and then
I fall pregnant and my waters break. I don't think the birds and bees have been explained.
No, but that happens.
You know it's not that quick.
I know, but just so that happens.
So you go on holiday when you're 7 months pregnant.
Yes.
And your baby comes 4 weeks early.
Yes. Then
sorry, 8 weeks early.
Yes. So then what happens?
I know, but then where do your parents live?
In England.
Right. Well, that's what I said. You can go back to your mum and dad.
But you just said where you're born.
Yeah.
He's
born. And where your mum and dad are from.
Two now.
Yeah.
Okay,
no, I said that originally.
You said where you're born.
I said I'm happy with where you're born, and if you want to go back to your mum and dad.
Nah, see, I've got no issue with the grandparents thing, but you know, from Harvey Barnes, so I really like him. I think there's something there. He's powerful. He's quick. He's got that lovely finish where he comes in off the left and he can find that far corner, like lovely. Whenever he feels like doing it, he can do it. And I understand it from his perspective that he's looking at the England national team, and let's be honest, who's probably in front as we sit today, right? You've got Grealish ahead of him, who's not in the squad, but Grealish would be ahead of him. Eze plays out there. Foden can play out there. Anthony Gordon, in my opinion, has probably got the shirt right now. Rashford can play out there. So that's 5, right? And the likelihood of all of them being injured at one time is
0.
Right, it's unlikely, right? So then you start going, well, what does he do? Did he almost just do nothing? And now from the other side, I understand if you play for Scotland and you've done all the hard work for the qualifying campaign. This is
where my problem is.
Yeah, the qualifying campaign, all the hard work, and then someone goes, well, I want to be part of it now.
If he is part of the Scottish squad that goes to the World Cup, that means one player who's currently part of it won't be. Right?
Yeah.
Because it'd be one too many. If that player might have, I don't know, had an assist in a qualifying game and set up a goal, or might have been an integral part of the squad, or whatever, but he won't be going.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's unfair.
No, it is unfair, but unfortunately, that's football.
I know, but maybe there should be a rule that if you want to switch allegiances before qualifying begins, you have to register with that team.
See, okay, that's a separate conversation. But in terms of the fair part, I'm in agreement. If you've worked really hard, even if you ain't got many minutes, but you're there every squad, travelling with the squad, and then he comes in after you've qualified and takes your seat on the plane, I fully understand that. But when I say that's football, it's you turn up at a World Cup to try and win, right?
Yeah.
So will he give you the best chance of winning as opposed to somebody else?
No, but
yes. So then you take him.
Yeah, but morality comes into it, right?
Yeah, but as a manager, you're not there to kind of be fair.
Let me ask you this: you're an England player, right? And you've been in this scenario. You're in the England dressing room.
I knew this was coming.
No. You're in the England squad, right? And there's a player in it who's on the fringes of making that squad. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And then you find out that not Haaland, that's a little bit too much. You find out that who's a decent player, right?
I don't know where you're going with this. I'm
okay,
confused.
you find out that Van Dijk, right? He's English, can play for England. He's played for the Dutch a few times, but only in friendlies.
Yeah.
So he can play for England.
Okay.
Right? Now, you've been with that squad, the English squad, for a long, long time, and one of your mates ain't going to the World Cup. One of your mates who's like third, fourth choice defender ain't going.
Yeah.
Are you and all your England pals not going to go, listen, lads, we can't leave Goldstein. Not me, because I know you're going to make a joke of it. We can't leave Joe out, right?
No, listen, I would be...
Would you not all stand together and go,
No.
listen, we got here as a unit.
No,
we're only going to the World Cup as a unit.
No, I'd say, listen, it's unfortunate.
Would you?
And I'm gutted for you.
Mate, that's terrible.
He's better. Virgil's better. So, do you know what I mean? Like, listen, it's
That says so much about you.
Well, it doesn't. When you go to a World Cup, right?
Oh, Ben, that's terrible.
No, but no, you pick the best players, right?
I know, but come on.
No, but you pick the best players available or not?
Well, I mean, there's a...
Do you?
Oh, I'd like to think but that's we stick together.
No, but do you pick the best? If you're a manager, you haven't got to
So
what?
you got to all these qualifying matches.
Yeah.
You've all been on the planes, on the in the dressing room, and all of a sudden, someone who tips up a little bit better, off you go. See you, Goldstein. Off you go. Bye.
Well, one of them, like
that's
Harvey Barnes, is going to be better than some people, most people.
Of course.
Not most, because that's unfair. But
of course,
he could get into the Scottish squad, right? I think he's got. I
will. He'll start.
I don't know if he'd start yet, but
okay, but he's on the.
He's in the right.
Yeah. He probably would.
If he makes them better, even if he's come in at a later date, I've got no issue with that. I know someone's going to miss out, but that's harsh. Listen, it happened to me. I had to get on with it.
Well, no, that's different. You didn't miss out because Theo Walcott one day decided to turn his allegiance.
No, but he hadn't even played Premier League football.
No, I know, but in the manager's eyes, an Englishman earned their spot. Currently, he's got. No, I'm not Scotland. No, I'm not Scotland. No, I'm not Scotland. Oh, Scotland got to the World Cup. Give him a call. Tell him I'm eligible.
Yeah,
that's where my problem is.
Yeah, and I've got no issues with you having that problem. But if he gives you a better opportunity of winning, and he's a good player,
winning what?
A few matches.
Well, they're not going to win it.
Okay, I get that, but still,
no, I'd stick together. With the senior players, I go up to the manager and go, listen, I hear what you're saying, but we got here as a squad.
Listen,
we're going to stay as a squad.
The World Cup is not just for turning up. It's not the participation award. Scotland want to go there and do themselves proud. And if Harvey Barnes...
I'll be able to look myself in the mirror.
So can he.
You can't.
What do you mean? Why can't I?
Because you've just said get Goldstein out and bring this new fella in.
Yeah, that's the way football is, unfortunately. But if Scotland...
I'm not comfortable with
if Scotland win a few games or they progress further, and Harvey Barnes has played a big part in it, no one will be sitting there afterwards going, he shouldn't have done it.
Do you think all Scottish fans would be fine with it?
No, of course not. There's going to be so many people that are going to be saying what you're saying, that it's a little bit unethical that he's come rocked up at the end and...
You're going to the World Cup, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
Right, so that I understand that, but also as well, the World Cup is not a participation award. Scotland have not been in the World Cup since '98, and if Steve Clarke, who I'm a big fan of, I really like him, if he feels Harvey Barnes is a better option than what they've got, then I've got no issue with that.
I know, but he didn't help them there.
What's that mean? So, and what's that?
Well, they're good enough to qualify without him.
Yeah, but
Stick to what you got.
I understand that, right? But if someone's injured and they missed the whole qualifying campaign, but they're one of your best players.
But they were Scottish.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. He's a bit Scottish now, Harvey Barnes, if he wants to.
Scottish,
he might be Scottish by Saturday.
I mean, he's Scottish.
Do you know what I mean?
But he's Scottish by Friday.
Yeah, I've got no issue with it. But I understand your part though. I'm not saying yours is wrong. I understand why you'd be like, well, hold on, how can this fella just rock up after we've done all the hard work.
Yeah.
So I get that. But from Steve Clarke's perspective, he hasn't got time to think about that.
You've heard my views. You know I'm right. You've heard Bentley's obviously he's wrong. But what do you make of it? 03717 223344. I know loads of you want to have your say on this. Don't hang around. Scottish fans, pick up the phone. Would you accept Harvey Barnes in your World Cup squad? 03717 223344.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Everybody sing it. 1-500. Here's a little fact about the Proclaimers. No one knows this, Penny. You know Proclaimers? Like, they look the same.
Proclaimers, yeah?
Yeah. Here's a question. Are they related?
I mean,
you know what they look like?
No.
Google it. Just Google it now. It's worth it. While Ben's doing that, you listen to Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent.
What am I Googling? Proclaimers?
The Proclaimers. Just put The Proclaimers music, 500 miles. So Google, if you spell Proclaimers wrong, it'll work out what you're doing. Drive on talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent and Just Eat score a home win with a mouth-watering match day meal in time for kickoff.
Are they twins?
Right, you've got a picture of them?
Yeah.
Father and son.
Oh my goodness, wow, they look the same.
Can you tell which one's older?
Yeah.
Can you? Which one?
Well, man, that won't work on radio.
Okay. You can though, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just made that up.
Did you?
Still, I don't even know.
They must be twins.
I assume they are, yeah. No, I'll tell you what it is. It's one bloke with a mirror. He just walks about with a...
What's wrong with you?
You'll be hearing we'll be hearing your questions in What's Happening Bentley. This is your chance to ask Darren Bent anything you want. Just save our number 03717223344 in your phone. Head to WhatsApp, send us a voice note asking anything you want. It must start with Benty. Just quickly, Ivan Toney's reportedly ready to make a huge pay cut, or take one, to return to the Premier League in Jan. I'm telling you now that won't be happening. He ain't going to take a huge pay. He's on about 400 a week, and he's not paying tax.
No, and if he comes back early,
he's got to pay
all the tax.
40% on it.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
I don't know. Do you know what?
What, because the World Cup?
Not so much that. Yeah, there is that. I wonder if maybe Thomas Tuchel has maybe had a conversation and said, listen, I can't pick you now, but if you were to come back in January, there is a chance. I'm not guaranteeing it, but there is a chance you might go because, remember, he's had no strikers. He only had Harry Kane in the last squad.
Yeah.
So
do we need him?
Listen, I like Ivan Toney.
I think we need him.
But it's how quickly can he get back up to speed? That's the question.
Yes, right.
But
that's why it's January, right?
But if he's prepared to sacrifice all that money,
hold on. Shesko's out injured.
Yeah, see.
Oh, that'd be unbelievable.
But that's the thing. It depends how. If Thomas Tuchel said to him, "Come back in January," and you've got a chance, he might be weighing up, going, "Can I nick a little?" Do you know what I mean?
Should we go to the phone lines? 03717. Oh no! Because before we go to the phone lines, it's time for this. Sorry, Joe.
Objection! Sustained. I sentence you to a lifetime of supporting United. Football Court is now in session with Judge Paddy on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Yeah, we'll go to the phone lines in just a sec, but time now for Order in the Courts. We welcome Lewis Richards to the show from our friends at Paddy Power for this week's Judge Paddy. Lewis, how are you? Oh, we can't hear you. Sounds like it really does sound like you're in a goldfish bowl. Count to 5 for me. No, it doesn't sound good. I don't know what we're going to do. Producer Joe's going to tell me. He says, take a quick call and then we'll sort this mess out in a moment. Let's do that, shall we? We are asking the question about Harvey Barnes. If he decides to be Scottish, is that okay? Is basically the question. Lee's a Liverpool fan. Hi, Lee.
Hello. You all right, boys?
I'm good, Lee. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Good.
It's a good show as always.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Make it better. What would you like to say? What's your view on all things Harvey Barnes?
Well, I thought I agree with Benty on this one. I think if we didn't give Declan Rice the chance, if all the boys had stuck together like you said and said, I don't know, keep Calvin Phillips in the squad, then he wouldn't have had Declan Rice playing for us, and he's still playing for Ireland.
Yeah, but both were in. Oh, I see. Because Declan Rice started his career in Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, he did. And if we
good point.
Again, now he's thriving for us, and I think Harvey Barnes would be great over in Scotland for them. I'm sure.
To my knowledge,
they'd all forget that.
To my knowledge, Declan Rice didn't decide to be English when England qualified for a major campaign. That's one of the major issues I've got. Like, he didn't want to play for Scotland when they were qualifying, but now they've got to the World Cup, you're happy to play for Scotland. That's my one problem with it.
Yes, yeah, I hear it's not a bad point, but I just think.
Can I ask you a question, Lee?
Yeah,
if your son was Scottish and he was in the Scotland squad and he was the one that had to make way for Harvey Barnes to get into that squad, how would you feel?
Yeah, I think if it was a son, obviously I'd be a bit gutted. But like Benty said as well, it's football. It's ruthless. They've got to get the best team out there for that's going to go the furthest in the competition.
Okay, what a good call. Have we spoken to you before?
No, great to be on.
No, it's our pleasure. Make sure you call us back, Lee. Thanks, man.
Cheers, Andy.
Okay, we'll go back to the phone lines in just a moment. But hopefully, Lewis Richards has got out the goldfish bowl and we can hear him. Hello, Lewis.
Whoops. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What happened?
I think it's time for new headphones. I think these have had it.
Okay, well, we can hear you loud and clear now, so whatever you've done, it works. Listen, thanks for coming on. We've got you on because you're going to rule on a topic that Benty and I are going to debate. What are we talking about this week? Your honour.
So, after dropping points to Sunderland last time out, and of course we mentioned earlier the recent injury woes, we are asking if you think Arsenal are still shoo-ins to win the Premier League this season.
Say something else there. Right, Benny and I have got 45 seconds to make our cases, present our evidence. You're going to judge us on our knowledge, stats, delivery, and anything else we can make up on the spot, all right?
Sounds good, guys.
Okay, Benny, do you want to go first or second?
You go first.
Okay. My 45 seconds on whether or not Arsenal are a shoo-in for
Court is now in session, and it's already wildly unprofessional.
Jack, what have I told you about talking to me? All right? Through the producer only, please. Wasted time now. I don't think Arsenal will win the Premier League, if I'm being brutally honest with you, Lewis. I think they've got quite a few injuries to key players, including their centre-half, Gabriel, at the moment. But I think that you can't beat experience, and Man City have got that. If Haaland stays fit, he's going to score all the goals. I just think that Arsenal lack something. And it'd be interesting to see what they do in the January transfer window. They've got no excuses up their sleeve. They've got all 2 players in every position, but I just think it'll be too much for them. So it'll be another meet for Arsenal. They won't be winning the Premier League. They'll probably just make top 4, and all Arsenal fans will still be divided on whether or not Mikel Arteta is the right man for the job.
Order!
Very average, that. No real delivery there. Just kind of like.
I'll be honest.
rubbish, innit?
I'll be honest. Paddy Power don't pay me enough.
See, that's the respect that he's got for it. See,
double the pay. Make it a quid, and I'm in. All right, right, Benty.
I'll have a word.
Your 45 seconds begin now.
All rise for the Honourable Judge Paddy.
Yeah, I still think Arsenal have got a great chance of winning the league this season. I think they've got a really, really thick, deep squad. I think injuries now are no longer an excuse when you think about, yes, we've got some key injuries, the likes of Martinelli, Gyökeres, Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus, Havertz, Madueke, and now you add in Gabriel, the centre-half. I still think there's more than enough cover with some of the signings they made in the summer, people like Mosquera, Hincapié. I think there are players there now that can step in, and I think there's so many different options now. We're not relying on the same people. You've got the likes of Declan Rice, who's gone up another gear. We've got Zubamendi. You've got Norgard, who came in from Brentford, really, really experienced.
Really used him a lot.
Midfield player, and Eze as well. So I think there's no excuses now. I still think Arsenal have got the best squad, and I think that's why I think Arsenal have got a fantastic chance of winning the Premier League this season.
Order!
That is unbelievable.
Let's find out what Lewis Richards, mate.
Cheers, Lewis.
Who's won that one, Lewis?
Heavy debate, but listen, I am going to have to go with Goldstein on this one.
Good boy. Good boy.
I think that, they were, everyone was saying that they were going to win it. You drop points to Sunderland, and then all of a sudden, the betting speaks for itself. They're out to 8-13, and I just think if you've got a lead that's that vulnerable, if you drop points once and questions start coming in, but they may still go on to win it. But right now, they wouldn't get my money.
He's giving you the win after you disrespected the competition. Honestly, there we go.
Always a pleasure. I'll see you at the weekend as always. Yeah, for that point. Thanks for coming on, Lewis.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
man. There you go. There's going to be another debate in front of Judge Paddy next week, 18+. Gambleway.org.
Judge Paddy on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Where's Max Fitzgibbon? Where's he at?
Yeah.
Bring him back.
We got rid of him. He never agreed with me.
When you weren't in one day, actually.
Yeah.
It was me and Ade, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He came for you as well, badly.
Because he's scared, isn't he?
He came for you, cover your hair. And
what?
He came for your hair.
Banning from talkSPORT.
Yeah.
Your hair's in bits, mate. You need to get that sorted.
Why have you got that button ready, Jack? You can't get us to a break on time, but you've got that. Still to come, we'll be hearing your questions in What's Happening, Bentley. Your chance to ask Bentley anything you want. 03717223344. Send us a voice note. It must start with Bentley. First up, it's time for no Googling. We have been discussing Harvey Barnes. We want to know who is the player with the initials HB with the most Premier League appearances ever. You'll never get that.
Wait, what?
What player with the initials HB? No, you don't know that. What's his surname begin with? Go on, hold on. I think you've got it wrong. Show me. Yeah, you got it right, annoyingly. The answer to that, loads more coming up live on Jarman talkSPORT after this.
when was the last time you saw someone score with a knuckleball free kick? We're going to take a look at why we're not seeing them anymore and explain a bit about how they work. The knuckleball peaked in the 2010s after that Ronaldo strike against Portsmouth in 2008 inspired academy players everywhere. Here's a young Mason Mount.
I tried to base my free kick on Ronaldo, hit the ball by the valve and it moves. So what do you do? Top corner.
Now, no ball is perfectly aerodynamic, so as it travels it creates ever-changing pockets of turbulent air, causing that unpredictable movement. Football's most prolific free-kick taker, Juninho Pernambucano, perfected the technique but didn't invent it. He was inspired by players from the 90s and even the 50s. So how do you do it? You have to hit the ball head-on with as short a contact time as possible so the ball doesn't spin. Hitting by the valve helps with that short contact time as it's the hardest part of the football. So why don't we see knuckleballs much anymore? It's because players are being told not to shoot from dead ball situations because the XG is so low. In fact, as Opta shows here, since the 08-09 season there's been a 10% reduction in players shooting from free kicks in the Premier League. And in 23-24, a record low of 11 free kicks found the back of the net. And the knuckleball, though spectacular, is imprecise, which is why it's becoming a thing of the past.
Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. Have you watched the latest episode of Pluribus, whatever it's called yet?
Pluribus, not yet.
You haven't?
And I watched the latest episode of Force.
Was that the Power remake?
Yeah.
Any good?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Do you watch? When was the last time you sat in front of a telly and watched telly?
As in like ITV,
Yeah, BBC, whatever.
when the football's on.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't watch anything else.
It's weird, isn't it? I don't either.
Did I read something or am I wrong?
Well, you're an ex-footballer. I'm guessing you didn't read it.
Right. Is MTV now not a thing?
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Music channel.
You stopped about 4 months ago, 3 months ago?
Oh, sad.
Really sad.
Yeah.
Here's a question. What was
MTV Base, unbelievable.
What was
show.
the first ever video on MTV?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it was Sledgehammer with Peter Gabriel.
Do you remember MTV Yo? Yo.
Which one?
Was that the rap show? I think it was midnight. It was MTV Yo. It came on at midnight.
I don't remember that. Do you remember Ray Cokes?
Who was that?
Ray Cokes on MTV. He had his own. He was a superstar. He was.
Was
You
he?
remember that? Yeah.
No.
MTV was unbelievable.
Yeah, MTV Base was like the R&B type station.
Yeah.
You don't remember Channel U, do you?
Me?
Honestly.
Well, Hugh wasn't grabbed. Had his own channel.
When I say to you,
Yeah.
back in the day,
Yeah.
and people will know who listen to this will understand what I'm talking about. Channel U. It was almost like up and coming. I want to say like kind of grime artists.
Yeah.
Kids from London, like almost producing their own music and putting it on Channel U. It was like so. Some of them, don't get me wrong, were a little bit, but some of them are like cult classics.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember the RTL channel on a Friday night?
No, but I know what RTL is, though. Yeah.
What is RTL?
It's that music channel, not you talking about?
No, it's not.
Hold on, you talk about that channel?
It's a German channel.
Eh?
It's a German channel.
Okay, no.
You remember that on a Friday night?
No.
Mum and Dad upstairs, you remember that? Before the break, ask the question, who's the player with the initials HB had the most Premier League appearances? It is...
Hennenberg.
Yeah.
Blackburn.
How many?
Man United.
Yeah.
305.
Isn't he the first player to win the Premier League with 2 different clubs?
I don't know. When I think of Hennenberg, I think of one thing. Right. Do you remember Redondo? Real Madrid. When he did that kind of like flip-flap round him at Old Trafford. Do you remember that?
No, when he fell on his backside.
No, it was on the byline.
I don't remember.
It was that going out of play and Redondo does some mad like skill.
I don't
Which went past him.
No, I don't remember that. Still to come, we'll be asking whether Birmingham could sell out a 60,000-seat stadium. Should we go to the phone lines? We were talking about Harvey Barnes before.
Sorry, honestly, people talk about Channel U. I said that was the station.
Well, what have they said?
People, Yo, Benty, I remember Channel U. Yes, Benty, Channel U, Aggro, 3 Yard, Anthem.
Any about RTL?
Not yet, no.
No. Okay. Craig to West Ham fan. Hi, Craig.
Hey guys, how you doing?
I'm good.
The first song ever on MTV was "Video Killed the Radio Star" by the Buggles.
Yeah, no, I was joking.
No, right, okay. Now this is going to be a good day for you because I believe you beat Mr. Bent at darts. Somebody else agreed with you. In fact, the boy to Paddy Power agreed with you. I'm going to agree with you as well.
Patrick.
The Harvey Barnes thing leaves me a little bit torn, to be honest, because I was talking to my laddie about this last night. As soon as Scotland qualified, I kind of wondered if the people we'd been speaking about before actually, potentially getting a game for Scotland would come out the woodwork, and this is exactly what's happened. Now, when it comes to Scotland, the one thing we do have is, we've got a dearth of good players, I get that, and Harvey Barnes would improve our team. But we've got a great team unity and the team spirit, and I think that's the important thing for us, is that if you bring in somebody who's not been there through the hard times against defeats at Kazakhstan and rubbish results against the likes of, Belarus and whatnot, all of a sudden you get a new face coming in to join the party, kind of doesn't actually sit particularly well with me. Now, I think if it's going to be a case that if Harvey Barnes wants to get into the Scotland squad, yes, I would welcome him because he's a better player than what we've got. But it should be a case of saying, we'll come back after the World Cup. If you're still interested, then you're a shoo-in. But before then, I'm not having him.
Craig, let me ask you a question then, because you said it, and listen, you make some really good points, and you said there about like if he hasn't been there throughout some of the lesser games before the World Cup. But just say, like, I'll give you an example. Alex Scott, he's never been called up for England before, but he got a call up to the last squad. Should that not count? So if he'd played well, should that not count then? Because I understand him just picking and choosing Harvey Barnes about going to Scotland to the World Cup. But what about someone who does impress and he gets a late call up? Like, should that not be allowed then?
I think in this case it's slightly different. I mean, if Alex Scott's got himself into the English side on merit and he's wanting to be an English player, I get it. But with Harvey Barnes, it's a case of thinking, well, he's only going to turn up to Scotland because England won't have him. To our second choice. We could get drawn against England at the World Cup, and then we're playing effectively an English reject in our team. And I don't think that that's a particularly good look.
Yeah, no, listen, I do see both sides of it, but I do think that's why I made the point. If someone's not been there through qualifying because they haven't been selected, and all of a sudden they get, like Thomas Tuchel's like randomly, I'm choosing him. What's the difference?
Because you weren't there when you were needed.
Okay, he wasn't needed before, but Thomas Tuchel opted not to pick him.
Okay, all right. Richard's up next. Maybe he agrees with you. Hello, Richard.
Hi guys, you all right?
I'm great, man. How are you today? You well?
Yeah, good guys. Love the show. It's the first time as well calling.
Love that.
Oh, thanks, man. How long have you been listening to it for?
Oh, all the time, guys. I'm in stitches listening to you like the last couple of days.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, man. What would you like to say then, Richie Rich?
So, there's a few things actually. You said earlier, so it's about the international where they were born and stuff like that. Erling Haaland was born in Leeds.
I know.
But yeah, that so Newton. I think you said oh, that's too much. But imagine if he'd have stuck with England, that would have been crazy.
Have you just phoned up to reminisce, Richard?
No, I was kind of backtracking a little bit on it, but yes, it was. I think as far as Harvey Barnes, obviously I'm not Scottish, but I think it would be unfair for that squad that have been together through the, sort of coming up to the tournament. Say it would be unfair on like taking someone out of that team to then put Harvey Barnes in. I think if it was after the World Cup, he's still young, isn't he? I can't remember. I don't know how old he is.
Harvey Barnes, 27.
But I always think, right, but when is football ever fair? Do you know what I mean? I understand that.
But we can try and make it fair. Just because it's not doesn't mean we have to carry on going down that road.
Football is a ruthless sport. Ruthless
life's ruthless.
Entity. Exactly. So then if Harvey Barnes now decides, and I understand your point.
I just think the ethics of it are wrong.
I agree with you. But my point is, Steve Clarke hasn't got time to worry about the ethics of it. If Harvey Barnes gives him a better opportunity of winning games at the World Cup, he's going to take him.
Ian is a St Mirren fan, joins us. Hi, Ian.
Hi, guys. How are you?
I'm great, man. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm very well.
I don't know if you heard, but the last caller really complimented us on how brilliant our show is. So you don't have to, but...
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's very good, guys.
Yeah. Too
I don't think we've ever had a St Mirren fan call up, ever.
Have we not?
No.
It's only you got one or two at the moment, haven't we? We got half of them. Go on, Ian.
We've got a few more than that, so...
I know you have. What would you like to say, my friend?
Just, guys, regarding the Harvey Barnes thing, I think I can see it from both sides. I can see Benty's side that obviously football is a harsh and can sometimes be a cruel environment. But then look at the squad that Stevie Clarke's built. If he was to come in just now, how would that affect the squad?
Yeah, there is that.
Well, I think a lot of it. I think a lot of it does come down to personality. Like I've never heard anyone listen to Harvey Barnes speak. He seems like a really nice kid, and I'm sure he knows one or two of the boys anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Can I ask you, Ian? If he does play for Scotland, in your mind, is he Scottish?
Yes,
he is.
We've had them before, haven't we?
I know, of course, yeah. Listen,
going back 20 odd years, Andy Goldstein was born in England.
Okay.
Where was McTominay born?
Levels. McTominay was English as well.
Yeah.
But trust me, he's Scottish. Watching him the other day, he's Scottish. Trust me.
Do you know people at Man United looked at him and go, "Oh, we should go for him"?
Someone.
I mean, that's the player we need, right?
Yeah, but no, he had to go. Because you get fans now going, "Oh my goodness, we should bring him back." No.
Oh, you think so? You think it was the right call?
Yeah, because he's
never let us down.
But you never saw this McTominay.
No, but we might have done.
Yeah, some players develop differently. Sometimes people have to go.
I'd rather have not bought Ugarte, saved £60 million, and given Scott McTominay a run out.
You would have never known. Yeah, but you still might not have seen this McTominay.
No, of course not.
Like this McTominay is the best player in Serie A.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's overhead kick, by the way. I watched it again last night for some weird reason. What a goal that! How's he not broke his back?
Incredible, isn't it?
How high is he?
He's a big old lad, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was the player when he was at Man United, when he was like 13 or 14. He left at the end of the season, and when he came back for pre-season, like 14, 15, he'd grown like 1.5 foot.
Wow.
Like no one, people were like, oh my God, you've shot up.
Fair play to him.
Great player, yeah. Great player. When we come back, we'll be talking to Ian Danner, a big Birmingham City fan. They're looking to build a new stadium in I think right in the middle of Birmingham, actually, that will seat 60,000 fans and also be used for pop concerts, etc. And then at 5 o'clock, we'll talk about a subject that Jamie Carragher has been talking about. Liverpool need to spend again in January. We've got What's Happening Benty. We've got the best of talkSPORT, One Word Billy. A busy show coming your way, and we're only 46 minutes into it. If you want to be a part of it, it's very simple. Pick up the phone and get involved. 03717 22 3344.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent and Justy. Feed your squad with matchday meals delivered in time for kickoff. Still to come, we'll be hearing your questions in What's Happening, Benty. This is your chance to ask Darren Bent anything you like. Can be about movies or, paddle, we won 7-6. Just save our number 03717222334 in your phone. Remember, the funnier and the better the question, the more chance you've got of yours being played out. Just quickly, Chelsea reportedly getting closer to finally confirming a front of shirt sponsor. That's nuts, they still haven't got one of them. Very bizarre.
There's a something going on there.
What do you mean?
A bit like...
What do you mean?
A few loopholes in that. Now we're ready to go. Get them on the front of the shirt. Imagine someone pours. Imagine something rubbish as well, like...
What? Here's a question. What's the best ever shirt sponsor?
JVC.
And you would go that. I mean, I'll go Sharp.
Yeah, no, you would.
The best, right? Wales will host Bosnia, and Northern Ireland travel to Italy in the World Cup playoff semi-finals. Republic of Ireland travel to Czech Republic. Right, Birmingham City have unveiled their plans for a brand new stadium. This is quite unbelievable. Architects were appointed to design the ground and surrounding complex back in October, with co-owner Tom Wagner claiming that the naming rights to the stadium will go to the highest bidder. That stadium will hold 62,000 people. How about that? Well, 62,000 seats. So 61,000 will be empty. Let's get more on this as we speak to a man that knows more about Birmingham than anyone on the planet. talkSPORT commentator, huge Birmingham fan, Ian Dantner. Dan, good evening to you.
Hello, boys. How are you?
We're great. We're very well. How are you?
Yeah, well, really excited by what I've witnessed this afternoon with the launch of these stadium plans. It really is incredibly ambitious. You can see the plans behind me if you're watching on smart TV. It's a stadium which has 12 chimneys around it, which is to indicate that the previous brickwork past of the city of Birmingham and the Industrial Revolution. But they're not obviously real chimneys. These are chimneys that are just symbolic of what Birmingham was in the Industrial Revolution days. And it's going to make it visible from up to 40 miles away, apparently, once this is completed in time, hopefully, for the 2030-31 season.
Dan, I was trying to work out, where is it going to be? Because obviously I know Birmingham really well.
Okay,
and I was trying to figure out where it is.
It's pretty close to St Andrews, Benty, so it's only about a quarter of a mile away. It's basically on the site of the old Wheels BMX park, where you used to have BMX racing and kart racing.
Yeah.
So originally, the club bought 49 acres of land. They've now got 135 acres of land to use, not just to build the stadium, but also to build a stadium for the women's team, to build academy with 20 pitches so that the Birmingham City Academy will be on site near the stadium. There'll also be housing, commercial, restaurants, entertainment venues. The stadium will have a retractable roof so it can put on concerts all year round. It'll have potential to hold NFL by taking out the pitch and putting in a AstroTurf. But yeah, it's a well-placed goal kick from where St Andrews is right now, Benty. But what they've also managed to do in recent months is they've managed to secure government funding to improve the transport infrastructure in and around the stadium, because that definitely needs doing.
Apart from the transport around the stadium, is there any more funding, or is it completely and utterly funded by the club?
No, well, Rachel Reeves was in the city a month or two ago confirming that the government would provide funding to improve Adderley Park train station, for one, also to extend the metro line that runs from the Black Country into the city of Birmingham, will now run further towards the east to where Birmingham City's new ground is going to be. They're also going to improve the highways around there. There are problems having a stadium in the middle of a city centre.
Dan, sorry, is the stadium itself entirely funded by the club?
Yeah, the club's obviously putting a lot of money into it. It's like 1.2 billion for the stadium build alone, and it's over 2 billion when you consider everything else that they're putting in, the women's stadium, the houses, shops and everything. So there's an awful lot of financial outlay here.
Dan, when will the construction start?
Yes, it is. Well, they say now. I mean, they've obviously going to get the planning permission from Birmingham City Council, which they believe they can do very, very fast. And get work started. So the intention is, Benty, to have it ready, the stadium at least, for the start of the 2030-2031 football season.
Dan, so I have to say, I think this is absolutely fantastic, not just for the city of Birmingham and what it would do with regards to just breathing new life into a city and more jobs, I would imagine. But also, I love the idea that we're now going to have a massive stadium in the middle of the country.
Yeah, the east side of Birmingham that you're talking about there, Andy, it's needed a lot of love for an awfully long time. They've tried their best. I mean, we're about 20 years on from when David Sullivan and David Gold and Karen Brady had plans for a new stadium, not too far away from where these plans have been unveiled, which didn't come to fruition. But this eastern side of the city needs an awful lot of love. And the jobs it will create, about 14,000 jobs, I believe it will create. And the intention is to have the setting you can see behind me available all year round, because there'll be, as a community hub. So it won't be a stadium that will be open on match days and then shut and, nothing goes on. They want to use this 365, Andy, and make it a really worthwhile hub of the community on the east side of the city.
That's one final question for you. If you take your broadcasting hat off for a moment and put your supporters hat back on, because I won't mention your age, but you've been a Birmingham fan for well over 80 years. How are you feeling today, Dance, as a fan?
Very excited. It's also a little poignant because I really wanted my dad and my granddad to see this, because my dad passed away 17 years ago now, massive blue nose. My granddad was a blue nose from before, worked at the Rover, understood all about the Industrial Revolution and everything. So when I see plans like this, it makes me feel quite really sad that there are generations of blue noses who are no longer with us that won't see it. And I'm so excited that they've got this plan. It's brilliant for the city. It's brilliant for everybody around that, to give that side of City a lift, because by goodness it needs it. And if the club continues to grow as it is on the pitch, then it can only mean brilliant things.
Listen, I'm really pleased for the people of Birmingham, but also as pleased for you, because I know you're a massive fan, and it is a life-changing moment for a supporter, and I can see the smile on your face. That grin's not going to move for weeks and weeks. So I'm chuffed for you as well, Dance. And thanks so much for joining us on Drive, and we'll speak to you in a bit.
Cheers, Dance.
Take it easy, guys.
Thanks,
Look after yourselves.
You too. Looks fantastic.
Looks unbelievable. I like the chimneys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did wonder where they were going to put it. The stadium.
You know where it is now?
I know exactly where it is, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, but no, yeah, I mean, that'd be
Good stuff.
fantastic.
There will be another great stadium in the middle of the country. When we come out, we'll be asking the question, Jamie Carragher has alluded to it before, do Liverpool need to spend even more money, £500 million, not enough in the last transfer window, more money to guarantee Champions League football next season? 0371722 3344. Liverpool fans and football fans, do you agree, or is that just a little bit mad?
Wales have been drawn to face Bosnia and Herzegovina in their first match of the World Cup playoffs. But as European football expert Kevin Hatchard explains, things may get a little awkward if Northern Ireland beat Italy.
You have a situation where if Wales were to come through against Bosnia and Northern Ireland were to come through against Italy, they would play each other for a place at the World Cup.
Meanwhile, the Republic of Ireland will face Czechia, then one of Denmark or North Macedonia. Elsewhere, we know Scotland have already qualified, but would they want Harvey Barnes? There's talk the Newcastle forward may switch allegiances, having only played one friendly game for England 5 years ago. He qualifies for Scotland through his grandparents, and talkSPORT's Gabby Agbonlahor reckons he should go for it.
He's got to look at, is this his last chance to maybe go to a World Cup? And look at the pecking order. We've got Gordon, Rashford, you've got Eze. There's not really that position available at the moment for him to break in. He's not been in outstanding form.
There are reports Crystal Palace have held conversations with Jean-Philippe Mateta over a new contract. Get more on that at talksport.com. And on the eve of the Ashes, a former Aussie batter has admitted to talkSPORT that baseball is actually popular down under.
There's no doubt it's
brought a difference to point a difference to Test cricket, and there's a time and place for it. However, it's going to be a challenge to try and do it here, particularly at Optus Stadium and maybe the Gabba with a pink ball.
With the first Ashes test just hours away, Aussie captain Steve Smith decided to have a go at Monty Panesar's appearance on Mastermind.
Anyone that believes that Athens is in Germany, that's a start. Oliver Twist is a season of the year, and America is a city. Doesn't really bother me, those comments. So
it's after Monty said the Barmy Army should get on Smith's back about his role in the Sandpapergate ball tampering scandal. Meanwhile, Australia confirmed 2 debutants for Perth tomorrow, opening bat Jake Weatherald and seam bowler Brendan Doggett. Ben Stokes calls this the defining moment of his England captaincy, and he knows how many fans are heading out.
When we got your time off and we try and get out and about, there's a lot of English people here, so yeah, really looking forward to what kind of reception we're going to get tomorrow.
There's loads of content and build-up on the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel. Play starts around 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Remember, talkSPORT has live updates.
Welcome back to hour number 2. Drive time on talkSPORT. Andy Goldstein Darren Bent here, everyone.
A small little weak imbecile called Goldstein.
Why are you playing that?
Jack, I love that.
You know what it is, Jack? It's bullying.
That's not.
It is. You shouldn't bully people. When
You've been
you do
bullying
it again,
Jack.
I'll come and beat the living daylights out of
You've been
you.
bullying Jack for like 6 months.
I know, but he likes it now. It's like a pet thing.
He doesn't like it.
Jack, you going to the pub tonight? I'll let you know which one we're not going to. Still to come, we'll be joined by Kevin Atchard for a bit of Drive Well Wide. Hello, Kev. Thought you played there.
Andy Goldstein. I like that.
It's too, mate, it's 24 hours old now.
I still can.
Do
Hello,
Liverpool...
chaps, well?
No, too late. Do Liverpool need to spend even more money?
Jeremy Doku has just made it Manchester City 3, Liverpool 0. Liverpool are now 8 points back. They've also lost 4 successive away games.
Sat right now has got no argument to say he should be playing because A, he's not fit, and B, when he has been fit, he's not played as well as Ekitike.
It's done, isn't it? They've got to catch up with Arsenal. Are these signings going to suddenly click? I don't think so.
Do we really believe they can go 27 games unbeaten? I don't. I think the title has already gone.
Yeah, Liverpool is where we go next. The Premier League returns this weekend, and well, there's some catching up to do if they want to stay in the title race. They currently sit 8th, 8 points off the top of the league, and they host Nottingham Forest on Saturday. Despite spending, get this, £450 million in the summer and breaking the Premier League transfer record twice, club legend Jamie Carragher has claimed that the club needs to sign even more players in January. He said, Liverpool need to spend in January. They need to buy a centre-back. They should have bought a centre-back in the summer. Liverpool are probably one injury away as centre-back from really derailing the season. So they have to go into the market in January. In terms of spending the big money on Isak and Ekitike, who are both playing in the same position, both in the same summer. What's that? Is that you?
Oh.
What was that?
My transfer market just come up, sorry. Come on, my transfer market.
Oh, that's a little bit drastic music, wasn't it? Just for reading something out. Where were we? Same position, both in the same window. That was a little one where I was scratching my head a little bit. And he goes on to say, there's a lot here I've got to read, Joe. When you've spent that type of money and it just becomes one or the other, it doesn't feel very Liverpool-like to me, or certainly the way we've conducted our transfer business in the last few years. Nearly £500 million was spent.
Yeah, 483 million euro.
Right, and then you've got a legend like Jamie Carragher coming out and going, that's not enough, we should have spent more. What's on earth is all that about?
I mean, first and foremost, listen, they lost a lot of players last summer. So Luis Diaz, of course, he went playing really well for my big money for him. Darwin Nunez, Kwanzaa's gone. God rest his soul, Diogo Jota, Kelleher, the goalkeeper, Trent. So there's big players now that are no longer at Liverpool, right?
But they've brought in
again Isaac, Wirtz, Ekitike, Kirkes, Frimpong, Giovanni Leone. So Mabadashvili, but I know he was on loan and now he's come back to play. I just think they spent the money in the wrong areas. Simple as that. I think they need.
I think everyone knows that.
So I think they tried to address it. So this is where I give Arne sort of a little bit of slack, cut him a bit of slack because he tried to. He lost. He didn't lose both fullbacks, but he lost one to Trent, and then Robertson at times last season maybe looked like he was slowing down a bit. So he tried to address it. Now Kirkes last season was one of the best fullbacks in the league. Frimpong's been really, really good for Bayer Leverkusen. So on paper at the start of the season when they signed those two, most people would have said they're really good signings, right? Then you go to the forward line, and we spoke about Luis Diaz, but they brought in Wirtz. Now Wirtz is one of the most exciting players in European football, world football. Like he's shown signs Leverkusen how good he can be, right? And for Germany. So you go on paper again, really good signing. Ekitike, I think he's done well. He's done really well. So
probably the best out of all of them.
Right. So you'd go, yeah, he's been decent. But then Isaac, 145 million euro, has been one of the top goal scorers since he got to the Premier League. Since he's been at Newcastle, knows the Premier League, has scored goals at the highest level. You'd say, right, that's a no-brainer, get it done. So on paper, all of the signings kind of made sense. The problem that they've got now is that most of them haven't worked. So now all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, oh my goodness, we need to dip into the transfer market because Frimpong hasn't worked. I don't think he quite knows whether to play Conor Bradley or Frimpong at right back. Kirkes has been a disaster. Robertson has looked more assured when he's played. So you go, okay, well, Kirkes hasn't worked yet. I know you have to say yet because Wirtz, I don't think Arne Slot knows where to play him. Wants to play him as a 10, not quite sure. Play him off the left. Okay, hopefully that might work. So then that's an issue with him. Isaac just isn't fit. Simple as that. He hasn't had a pre-season, isn't fit. So
do you think if they could turn back the clock and give Isaac back to Newcastle and take the money back, they would?
Probably not.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, I still think they'd want Isaac there. Okay. Because he's one of the most coveted strikers in world football. And there's not that many of them about.
No, true.
So I think on paper at the start, all the signings seem to make sense, but I do think they should have addressed the centre-back situation. Like Konate, no one would have foreseen that Konate's form this season has been so patchy, right? That you'd go, oh my goodness, like he almost at times looked like a disaster. Yeah. So whilst I think their signings on paper have been good, only one of them, in my opinion, has worked so far. And I think maybe when Jamie Carragher was talking about going into the transfer market, I think it's to buy a centre-half.
Oh, without a doubt.
It has to be.
I do wonder, Jamie Carragher has been critical in the past about the likes of Chelsea and what they've spent over the last few seasons. Are you surprised he wants Liverpool, his club, to spend more?
Well, Joe, I've heard him a few times talk about on different. I think it's probably on the overlap or something. I'm pretty sure he said he wasn't sure about the way that Liverpool have gone about their transfer business this window, spending loads of money. That's not necessarily usually like them.
Way.
It's not quite like them. So
but,
now,
if you've got to keep up with the Joneses, right?
Yeah, I get it. But now, it seems ridiculous to go. They need to go and spend more when they've spent so much, over 450 million. But then when you look at defensively, you go, it probably makes a little bit of sense. But on face value, when you go 450 and you still need to spend more, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the signings have got to take accountability because Isaac hasn't been good enough, Wirtz hasn't been good enough, Kirkes hasn't been good enough, Frimpong hasn't been good enough. So, I mean,
no.
What's Arne Slot supposed to do if these guys ain't playing well?
Yeah, there will be Liverpool fans and football fans that say there's a bedding in period. I get that. But you'd expect more than one to hit the ground running.
And also, Salah hasn't been himself.
No.
Like, usually, even if they're trying to figure things out, if Salah's there smashing in his normal goals at his normal rate, it almost covers the cracks, don't it? Like, you go, well, Liverpool are still winning games, Salah's still himself, so that's one problem. But when you take him, who's not playing as well as we know he can do, and then you add in the factors of the transfers that haven't worked, that's why it just looks probably a lot worse than it actually really is.
Do you think Liverpool need to spend money to guarantee top 5 next season, Champions League football again?
I think they need a centre half. I think, and also as well, Virgil's. You'd have to say he's not been up to his normal. Like he is, and the problem with Virgil,
32,
33. Yeah, he's still one of the very best there is, right?
Yeah.
But even if when you've been that good for so long, even when you let your standards slip, even like an inch, and you're still better than everyone else, by the way, it still stands out because you go, hold on. That's not Virgil wouldn't usually do that.
And other players around you that aren't as good are looking up to you to lead.
Then
the line.
You go, it looks a little bit worse.
Okay. Is the league done for Liverpool?
Yeah, I don't think they'll win it.
You don't? Do any Liverpool fans think they can still win it?
Yeah, of course they will.
They do.
I think it's an Arsenal City again.
Yeah, I agree with you. City Arsenal. Football fans, Liverpool fans, you can have your say by picking up the phone 03717223344. Do you need to spend? Do you need a centre half? And is the league done and dusted? 3 good questions. One number to dial 03717223344. Dial that. Guess what? Yeah, you'll be next live on Drive on talkSPORT.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Sounds a bit Frankie Goes to Hollywood, that, doesn't it? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you know what I mean, Jack? Jack, I've just told never speak to me, mate. Go through the producer from now on, all right? Very joking, Jack. You know that. You coming to the pub, Jack? Because Joe's not miserable little. Oh, no, okay. Betty, you come. You're coming for one, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Oh, I'll have a brandy, please. It's a drive and talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, and Just the app for all your delivery needs. Still to come, I'll be hearing your questions in What's Happening, Benty. Your chance to ask Darren Bent anything you want. Just save our number 03717223334. Save it in your phone. Head over to WhatsApp. Send us a voice note. Ask anything you want, but it must start with, well, I mean, Bent. Just quickly, question to my producer. Are they coming in thick and fast? Do we need a few more? A couple more, he said. A couple more, that'd be nice. There's still time to send your WhatsApps in. Just quickly, Spurs reportedly want to sign a new goalkeeper in January. What do you think of that?
I wonder that's going to be.
Do you know who it's going to be?
No, I wondered. But I'm trying to think what goalkeepers are out there that are.
What about your mate, Rambo? Oh, no, who did we talk about the other day needs to move? Trafford,
mate.
No, he'd be perfect for Spurs.
There you go. James Trafford. Oh, get some game time.
That's perfect, isn't it? That'd be perfect for them. Yeah. Right, we'll take your calls. How much more do Liverpool need to spend? Carl is a Liverpool fan. Hi, Carl.
Good evening, guys.
How are you, my friend? You well?
Yes, very well, thank you. Driving home and looking forward to this weekend. Some proper football back, not internationals.
Yeah, I agree with you. Can't stand international nonsense. What would you like to say, Carl?
Well, first off, I'd like to sort of take issue with something Benty said about Canate.
Good, go for it.
He hasn't just been inconsistent this season. He has been inconsistent for the past 2 seasons. He is awful. He gets caught out of position so many times and gives away so many free kicks. It was also his terrible pass that led to Alisson getting injured and being out for basically 2 months. We do need to spend money. We do need to buy at least one centre-half, potentially 2, because there's rumblings apparently that Van Dijk wants to go off to Saudi. And if that's the case, cash in on him in January, as well as getting rid of Canate for a few quid to Real Madrid, because he's never been good enough for me to play for Liverpool. So we need to buy at least Gahey and one other player. But I think there's going to be a blessing in disguise soon when Salah goes off to the AFCON. He'll have to play Wirtz, and he should be playing behind Ekitike and Isak. And I think that's when you'll see the best out of not only Isak, but certainly out of Wirtz.
Can I ask, sorry, you think Ekitike and Isak going to play up front?
I think that they should play up front, yes.
Yeah, I don't think they will. They won't change their formation. He won't stick 2 up top.
Well, it ain't working. What he's
I know,
he doesn't know he's.
He won't change it.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know currently what his best team is. But if you're spending over £300 million on 3 players, you need to make that work, and you need to play. You need to play them in their positions. Well, there's 2 strikers and a guy who runs around and makes chances. Look what he does at Germany. They play him basically, and he goes where he wants, a bit like John Barnes did.
I think that's the thing. You're right. You know, Carl. I think you're right. That's the thing, is that you need to, when you've got 2 strikers that are that good, and Ekitike has been really good. He surprised me how well he's done, and Isak, who we know what he's about. Like, how can you find a way of playing them together? Now you have to change the system, change the shape. But I mean, both of them in their own given work that could be starting.
Oh, without a doubt.
Do you know what I mean? So then,
most would for Premier League side.
Exactly. So then you start thinking, well, can he find a way of getting them both in?
In fact, I'd say they start for every side in the Premier League apart from City.
What, individually?
Yeah. He starts for you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Isak would, yeah. Ekitike, probably, yeah.
That's it. He does, doesn't he? Let's speak to Keith.
What for you lot?
Yeah, you'd start for us. Hello, Keith.
Hello, mate. You right?
Keith, why are you called Keith? Oh,
didn't like that question, did he?
Didn't like that question at all, did he? Let's go to Scott. Scott, why are you called Scott?
I think the milkman's name was Scott.
I don't know if you're joking, Scott, or not.
No, that's a joke, yeah. But not a clue why I'm Scott, to be honest.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd have asked. What would you like to say, Scotty?
I'm just ringing in about the whole Liverpool needing to sign anyone. I think they do in January, because there's one, because of Leone's injury early doors, so I definitely think we need a centre-back. But also, I'd just like to challenge the whole, they spent X amount this summer. they've only, like you identified earlier, they've only replaced what they lost. And on the whole, on net spend, in the last 12, 18 months, the people they're mainly competing with, your Arsenal and your Man City, have comfortably outspent them. So to be competitive, they're going to have to spend more, I think.
There's no doubt that they saved it, of course, for this one window, and they brought them in. And I was saying at the top that I think they replaced the players that they sadly lost, but also was on paper, I think we all thought the signings were going to work. They all looked like really good signings because they were coming from stable backgrounds. Definitely. But unfortunately, that's the problem. The game's not played on paper. Because now I'd say only Ekatike is the only one that looks like it's been a success.
Yeah, I think Frimpong I'm 50-50 on because of the injuries. He's barely had a kick, so I'm holding judgment on him. But yeah, on paper they look great signings, like you said, almost like for like, and then strengthen the full-back position with Kirkes. But yeah, it's just not come off. But yeah, definitely believe they need to sign another centre-back, if not two, because of Leone's injury, and he's out all season, really.
Okay, he's got a good call. Let's take as many as we can. Steve-O's up next. Steve-O?
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Steve. Off we go, pal.
Well done. I don't think the point is that we need to spend more money. I think we just need to make what we have spent work. So how long have they been working together? They've been in the training ground for months. You've still got Vett putting misplaced passes. You've got Isak, which still isn't at fitness. I don't see that as an excuse at the moment. And I hear a lot of people talking about Konate. Konate plays a lot better when he's got Robertson in the back line with him. When Kirkes is playing, he's always covering for him because he's stuck up the pitch. So I feel like Robertson needs to get back into that starting 11, and Slot needs to really work in the training ground so they're all singing off the same hymn.
Did you think Robertson needed replacing?
No, not at all.
I was surprised by that.
I thought he was a strong left back for the whole time we've had him. I know because of his age, people might think he's aging old, but
no, he's gone there. Did you think Robertson needed replacing?
Yeah, there were times last season where
there were times
where he looked like he was getting people were running past him a little bit too easy, and he looked like I won't say he was struggling, but he just weren't at the same level that we've expected from him. But listen, he's shown his worth in the opportunities he's got this season.
And then some. Jared's up next. Hi, Jared.
Hiya, how you going? Love the show.
Thanks, man. How are you today? You well?
Yeah, I'm very well. Just on my way back from work. I think it's sensible that Liverpool tie up the centre half situation because we, like you said, we're one injury from disaster there. But in terms of the title race, whilst those bottle jobs are still number one, I still think there's a chance we can win the title.
What bottle jobs? Who are you talking about?
Arsenal.
Darren Bent's alongside me. Darren, what do you make of that comment?
No, listen, I've got nothing to argue against it because Arsenal haven't won the league for a while, 21 years or something. So, but this season will be different. But again, it's not just they're chasing Arsenal; they're chasing City.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not just Arsenal; it's City they're chasing as well. But
they look a little bit lost at the moment, a little bit out of touch.
We've got to find a system that works.
Yeah.
And the team selection that works.
Still to come, we'll be hearing your questions, your voice notes in What's Happening, Benny. I love doing that. It's earlier, by the way. We usually do it after 6. It's in this hour, so stick around for that. First, it's time for No Googling. We have been talking about Liverpool and their spending. We want to know who's the first player this century to break the British transfer record. Do you like that? Who's the first player this century to break the British transfer record? Amazing question. The answer to that, and loads more, including What's Happening, Bentley, Best of TalkSport in the End of Show quiz, and more, coming up live on Java TalkSport in seconds. Stay where you are.
When was the last time you saw someone score with a knuckleball free kick? We're going to take a look at why we're not seeing them anymore and explain a bit about how they work. The knuckleball peaked in the 2010s after that Ronaldo strike against Portsmouth in 2008 inspired academy players everywhere. Here's a young Mason Mount.
I tried to base my free kick on Ronaldo, hit the ball by the valve and it moves. So what do you do? Top corner.
Now, no ball is perfectly aerodynamic, so as it travels it creates ever-changing pockets of turbulent air, causing that unpredictable movement. Football's most prolific free-kick taker, Juninho Pernambucano, perfected the technique but didn't invent it. He was inspired by players from the 90s and even the 50s. So how do you do it? You have to hit the ball head-on with as short a contact time as possible so the ball doesn't spin. Hitting by the valve helps with that short contact time, as it's the hardest part of the football. So why don't we see knuckleballs much anymore? It's because players are being told not to shoot from dead ball situations because the XG is so low. In fact, as Opta shows here, since the 08-09 season there's been a 10% reduction in players shooting from free kicks in the Premier League. And in 23-24, a record low of 11 free kicks found the back of the net. And the knuckleball, though spectacular, is imprecise, which is why it's becoming a thing of the past.
Drop talkSPORT, me Andy Goldstein, superstar paddle player that is Darren Bent. Did you see that Robin, is it Iron Robin, plays paddle now?
Yeah, I think he's for a while, yeah.
Oh, I saw that in the paper the other day.
I think loads of people do.
Yeah, well done, Benny. Loads of people. Breaking news there. Loads of people play paddle. No. Let me just write it down. I'll tell the boys in the pub that. Is that a fact? Loads of people play paddle. That's unbelievable. Where'd you get that? Is that a fact? Have you made that up?
Fact.
The answer to the question, who's the first player this century to break the British transfer record? Any idea?
Harry Maguire?
This century?
Oh, sorry. No,
he came from Italy to England for just under £38 million. Under £30 million. 28.1 million.
No, there is it.
He went to Manchester United. Round one of his legs, he had a lip just below the knee.
Varane?
Yeah.
Nice.
28.1 million. July 2001. Still to come, we'll be joined by Kevin Atchard for today's Drive Worldwide. But first, time for this.
Benty, what's up?
Oh, Benty, what's up?
What's up, Benty?
What up?
Benty.
Yeah, the award winning, by the way, WhatsApp Benny voted best item on any show
Nice.
on national radio. How nice is that? Yes. Time for What's Happening Benty. This is where we give you the floor to ask. Hey, Addy. You put Addy on there, have you? Who's copy and pasted that one? Darren Bent, anything you want, and you've done it. I hope these questions aren't copy and pasted. Let's start with this question.
What's happening, Benny? Jamie here, Watford fan. Up the horns. Would you take £1 billion, but you would forever be chased by a snail that cannot be killed, and if it touches you, you die? So it doesn't matter what happens, you just have to move from country to country, but you just get £1 billion. You take it?
I don't think you'd need to move from country to country if a snail's chasing you.
No, but also as well, is it one of them where if I jump on a plane, I've got that snail's got to take its time to get on the plane?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my
It's
god,
a snail.
Yeah, 100%.
He ain't never catching up with you.
No, and if I lock the door, close the windows, he's not getting in.
No, he ain't coming in.
So yeah, 100%. But there was you know, we'll go to the next one. There was something on Instagram the other day.
Yeah.
Did you see it? It was like for 30 billion.
I mean, whatever it is, I mean.
Right. Would you stay in a room like a cell room?
Like a hotel room?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, obviously, no windows, no nothing.
Yeah.
No book, no iPad, no phone. Not just you and nothing. That's it.
Yeah.
For 1 year. That's
no.
on.
I think you'd lose the plot.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. There's a room in America somewhere.
30 bill.
No. I think you go nuts. You come out, you wouldn't. You'd lose the plot. What would you do every? I don't know what you do every day.
Nah, but no. Honestly, no. Sit up, press up, gym.
For how long?
Mate, 30 bill.
It's a year, mate. Mate, I've seen you get restless in the green room for 5 minutes.
Hey, 30 bill. I think I'm digging in, mate.
I don't think you are, mate.
For 1 year, just nothing.
I don't think you
The only thing I would need in there is a clock. That's it.
No, that's worse.
Nah, you need a clock, man.
Oh, I see. Oh, a calendar, you mean?
Yeah, so you know what I mean? That will keep you going, that.
I don't know, mate.
Start talking to Wilson, man. start talking to the dust. How you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, I'm all good, man. Yeah, billionaire.
There's a room in America that is soundproofed to the max. And apparently it's so quiet you can hear your blood move around your body. Right? And the people that have made it have offered anyone £1 million or $1 million to spend a certain amount of time in there. I think it's an hour, might be a day, but I can't remember. And no one can do it.
An hour?
Yeah, find out how long it is.
If it's an hour, everyone's doing it.
No, I don't think you can do it because you start going mental. You start hearing everything.
In 1 hour?
Yeah.
Andy, think about what you're saying. You sound like an idiot.
No, but
1 hour.
No, I don't know what the allotted time is. Joe's just finding it out now.
1 hour.
Oh, there you go. The longest anyone's ever done. Jack's just told me is 45 minutes. It can't be done.
It can be done.
Well, you're superhuman, are you?
No, but if it's the quietest room ever, I'll just make noise and sing for an hour.
I don't think you can.
Oh, so I can't speak now.
Oh, it's an anechoic chamber, which means stuff.
I just go bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I sing some of my favourite jams, man.
You can't because you can hear.
Andy, for an hour. It's only an hour.
Well, why has no one done it then?
Because they made that up.
Find out what state it is. Maybe we'll take Bentley there when we go to America.
Yeah, I'll do that. For £1 million. Trust me.
I don't think you could.
I'm like, ooh. Say, can you sing?
Right, on to the next one.
What's happening? Benny, David from Essex here, Tottenham fan. My question is, what's the longest you've ever had to queue for something, and was it worth it?
Right, Bentley don't even queue in the 14th floor for lunch. They love him. Bentley, come over here quickly.
Yeah, longest I've had.
What about queue for trainers? New sneaker releases?
No.
Queue for where you go to Disney World?
I haven't been there for a while, but no, because usually I get the fast tracks.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah.
Longest I've had to queue for something would probably be.
Don't queue these ex-footballers.
Nah, do you know what? Probably like an NCP car park or something.
What, in the car? Sat in your Lambo just waiting?
No, it's not something like that. I'm sat in my car waiting. It's probably the longest I've had to queue for something. Right
wow. Man of the people
now.
right
I'm trying to think, oh no, airport security. There you go. Last time I was trying to go to New York.
Oh, I see.
I was there for ages.
By the way, a friend of mine went to New York recently, right? And it took him 6 hours to get through customs.
There you go. That's about to get broke.
I think I'd cry. 6 hours.
Are you standing?
Yeah. In that little line where someone moves and you just move up like 2 foot.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying.
6 hours. That's insane. Next question, please, Jacqueline.
What's up?
Bente! With Christmas coming up, if you had to have a seat at the dinner table on Christmas Day with one of your fellow professionals, who would that be?
By the way, great questions this week.
Yeah. So what's any professional footballer?
Ex-professional footballer.
Who would I like to...
Ambrose. Can't be Ambrose.
What is Ambrose?
No, but come on. Think outside the box. Literally.
Okay, if you had to go Christmas with a fellow professional, who would it be? Who would I like to go...
What about if you had to have someone at talkSPORT around your house for Christmas Day? Who are you inviting?
I would probably invite Jack.
Well, he'd get the day wrong. He'd turn up on New Year's Eve or something.
Yeah, I take Jack. Just make it feel good.
Well, me? What you doing, Jack, around your house?
Yeah, I take Jack probably.
You don't want Jack around your house, mate.
Why not?
He'd make the place a mess.
No, I'd go probably Jack or who else? Fairly professionals. The Smurf. I'd take the Smurf.
Murphy, that'd be good.
Yeah, no, I'd take the Smurf.
Yeah.
Look, Youngie, he was on the other day. I'd have him there as well.
Okay.
Big old reunion.
Anyone else?
No, that's probably it. You got a second throat?
You wouldn't have me around your house?
Is it about you or not? Honestly. No Ambrose. Got to bring you.
I mean, fair points. On to the next one, please.
What's happening, Minty? Yeah, boy. We know you love your wrestling. If you could pick one move to smash, absolutely smash Goldstein, what would it be?
I'm saying you know.
I feel like I'm not getting the love from the listeners today.
I'm not going to lie to you. There's probably about 5. First one, stone cold stunner.
Right, talk me through them.
I'd kick you in the stomach, you'd bend forward, and then I'd swivel, put your head on my shoulder, and like slam you to the ground.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Stunner. Tombstone.
What's that one?
Where I put your head between my legs.
Whoa, it's not that kind of show, mate.
Pick your legs up. So you're up
you
in
have
the
seen that, and then drop me on
Drop you on your head, right?
Yeah.
DDT, same thing.
I did that at school once.
Face plant you on the canvas.
Yeah. What DDT stand for?
I don't know. I put you in the walls of Jericho, which is like a submission move, where almost breaking your back, but I probably wouldn't stop.
Not real, but go on.
Sweet tune music.
What's that one?
That would be beautiful. That when it's Shawn Michaels, kick to your face. Bap!
What about the one where you stand on the top rope and then jump on me?
No, because I might myself. I'd do that.
All right. Well, you can only choose one. He said. I think the one where I put my head between your legs.
Because Stone Cold's my favourite. I'm going Stone Cold Stunner. Or Rock Bottom as well. Stone Cold.
Which one? Talk me through that one.
Stunner. Well, kick you in your stomach and then bop. Yeah. Well, the walls of Jericho would be nicer because.
Right, next one, please, Jack. Before I get beaten up.
I wouldn't let you tap.
Afternoon, lads. First time voice note in your show, but a great show as always. Benty, if you could beat any mascot, obviously the ones in the costumes, etc., etc., what mascot would you be and why?
Yeah. Well, it's with Gunnosaurus.
Yeah.
Because I'm an Arsenal fan.
I've met Gunnosaurus. He was at my mate's party.
Was he?
Yeah.
Mascot.
He's not a real dinosaur.
Mascot. Oh, do you know? I don't know.
No,
but yeah, I mean, I don't really know too many other teams' mascots.
No. Well, they're going to be so. Spurs have got a massive cockerel, I imagine. Is that right? What other ones?
Yeah, I'm Gunnosaurus. What's Man United? Red Devil.
Yeah. He's called. I should know this.
I see. Honestly.
No, he's called Robert.
It's not, is it?
No. What is he called? Man, you know him? Oh my God! He used to get on my nerves all the time when I used to do match day stuff there because he'd come over in the middle of it and shake your hand. And you go.
You can't remember.
That's it. Fred the Red. Thanks, Joe. And a man. Oh, he dumped it. He dumped it. Just in case.
I'm not surprised. He saved you there.
I'll say it again. But what you did by dumping it was people actually didn't hear what Benty said. Would you say at West Ham? You can say that bit. What do you think West Ham's mascot is?
Is it just a big iron?
What, walking about the pitch?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. Is it like a castle or a hammer? I don't know. Well, it's a hammer, is it? What's Ipswich's?
Tractor. No, it's not.
Horse?
Yeah.
Horse? Like a pantomime horse? Oh, that's amazing. Next one, please.
What's happening, Benty? It's Chris here, Spurs fan. Darren, have you ever been involved in a professional game where the manager said, I want you guys to go out on the pitch and do this, that and the other, and when you've got on the pitch, the captain's turned around and gone, look, guys, in like the huddle or whatever, gone, guys, I know the manager said to do this, but I think we should do this. I think he's got it wrong. And you've gone against the manager's instructions. Cheers, guys. Love the show.
Great question.
Yeah, no, I've never done that. I've never had a captain that's done that, but I've had situations where, I remember Kerb said to me first game of the season, we were winning 2-1 down to 10 men, and the ball went over the top, and I heard him screaming he said it first of all, went over to the side when there was a breaking play, and he went, next time you get the ball, take it into the corner. I went, all right, no worries.
What stage is it at?
It's like we're coming up to injury time now.
Oh, at
We're
the end of the
2-1.
game?
Yes. And
Right.
he's going, next time you get the ball, take it to the corner, like, waste a bit. I was like, yeah, no worries. Ball went over the top. I won't go to no corner. I wasn't going to no corner. And that's fair. Luckily, I went all the way through, scored. Like, smashed it across 3-1. And after the game, he went, oh, got lucky with that finish, didn't you? I went, oh, no, I knew what I was doing, Gaff. I knew what I was doing. But yeah, he said to me before that,
That's so
go to
funny.
the corner.
That's so good.
But do you know what it is? If the ball had been a bit wide, I probably would have. But because I thought, hold on.
You got it, mate. You're a striker.
And I looked up, and no disrespect, it was Stephen Caldwell. And I said, there's no way he can catch me.
Yeah.
So, goal.
Good work. Right, we've got last one.
Benty! I've got a gig at Band on the Wall in Manchester tonight, Benty. My question to you, sir, what is the best gig that you have ever been to?
Jay-Z, Kanye West, hands down. Watch the Throne. Wow.
Can I ask, is hands down what it was called? Or you've just said hands down?
No, yeah, it's called Watch the Throne.
Where was that?
I saw it at O2 Arena.
Oh, okay, this country.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Incredible. I've seen Jay-Z at Royal Albert Hall. That was good.
Yeah.
I've seen 50 Cent a fair few times.
Yeah. Who's your favourite gig? Was that one at the O2?
Yeah, Kanye West and Jay-Z.
Why was it so good?
Because it was just the production behind it. There was that, if you can imagine, even at O2, loads of time, two raised platforms at either end, like big podiums. One was on one was on the other. And I didn't know one was on the other until we started rapping. You're like, oh my goodness, it's over there. And then they got together. It was incredible. Incredible night.
Good answer.
Thank you. What's your best gig?
Oh, it's 2.
Ah, do you know what? That's why I asked him, Joe. Honestly, let me guess. Oasis and Robbie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, but two incredible art. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to finish your sentence? Well, you just ran out of gas there, didn't you? What happened?
I don't know, but yeah.
That was today's What's Happening, Benty. We usually have the Best of TalkSport at 1:45, which is next. We've still got 1:45 next, but Best of TalkSport is coming up just after 6 tonight.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
talkSPORT, it's me, Andy Goldstein Superstar. It's Darren Bent alongside and our friends at Just Eat, Tackle Matchday Snacks and the weekly shop in one go. Whatever you need, whenever you need it, delivered straight to your door. Still to come, we'll be joined by Kevin Hatchard for a bit of Drive Worldwide. That's coming up at 6. Just quickly, Wales will host Bosnia and Northern Ireland travel to Italy in the World Cup playoff semi-finals. The Republic of Ireland travel to the Czech Republic. Birmingham City have unveiled their plans for a brand new 62,000-seater stadium. And how about this, everyone? Pin back your Luggles kick off next year with the ultimate trip to Vegas. talkSPORT and our friends at Virgin Atlantic are giving you the chance to win a trip for 2. You start with an exclusive access to the Virgin Atlantic Clubhouse at Heathrow, then fly upper class, comfort all the way to Vegas. Once you land, enjoy 4 nights in a spa. Cheer from the stands as the Las Vegas Raiders take on Kansas City, and we're throwing in £5,000 as well. How about this? Clear your calendar. It's Jan the 2nd to the 7th next year. This is how you can enter.
21 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text WIN to 83338. Text at £2 plus standard network rate. Bill payer's permission required. Or call 03434239761. Calls are charged at standard rate. All entries must be received by the 28th of November at 4 p.m. This is a network promotion. Run across talkSPORT, Virgin Radio UK and Talk. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Right, let's have a little chat about Jude Bellingham, because Arsenal superstar legend Ian Wright has come to the defence of the Real Madrid midfielder after he was criticised for his reaction to being subbed off whilst playing for England over the weekend. Wright had some very interesting things to say about where he thinks the criticism comes from. He was speaking on the overlap. He said, "I'm worried for Jude simply because he's somebody that they, brackets the media, cannot control. He's showing people that I'm here, I'm black, I'm proud, and I'm ready to go. I don't think they're ready for a black superstar who can move like Jude. Is moving. They can't touch him. They all have N'Golo Kante. He's a humble black man, gets on with what he's doing. But if you get a Pogba or a Bellingham and you get that kind of energy, that does not sit well with people. So someone like Jude, for some reason, frightens these people because of his capability and the inspiration he can give." What do you make of Wright's comments there?
Yeah, no, listen, a lot of it is obviously something I've grown up with. I agree with so much of it. He made a real strong point when you talk about the Pogba situation, because whilst I understand from yourself and Manchester United fans that his performances on the pitch, you just didn't see it, right? That was the outlier. There was so much written about him, about what car he drove, about what... I remember there was one particular time he wasn't playing well and they blamed his haircut. Now, that there, was for me, was a bit like, well, hold on, what's his haircut got to do with anything? But that was his personality. I remember it happened to Jesse Lingard as well. But with the Jude Bellingham situation, and me and you spoke about it, was it the start of this week? About the narrative and how it's so dangerous in terms of the way you portray these young... So you can even say about young black players, because for someone like Jude, who we both love, there seems to be this situation where it's almost like they're trying to divide it before the World Cup's even started. Now, I said to you before that for us to have a really successful World Cup, what you want to happen is we're going into the tournament with that really feel-good factor. Everyone's kind of singing from the same page. We're all in alignment, and we're supporting all the players. But I don't know what it is. The last few weeks, maybe he wasn't in the squad. It was a big kind of story. But then all of a sudden, it was like, well, he comes off. He's disappointed. Look, he's throwing his arms about. It's about himself. Well, no. Any other player, black, white, if they're disappointed and they're one of the best players in the team and they're coming off, they're going to be emotional about it. But as I said, we have to protect them. We have to protect these young players going into this tournament, because if you give someone a little bit of ammunition, and when I say you give it, talk about the media, if you start to portray Jude as a certain way, people are going to buy into that. Do you know what I mean? So if you start saying, Jude throws his arms about, it's not good sportsmanship, for instance, there are so many people that are going to go along those lines. And the moment something goes a little bit wrong for him, he doesn't have a good performance, his criticism is going to be a lot worse than it should be.
Let me ask you, right? It's impossible for me to comment on how you're feeling, right? Mm-hmm. You're a black man, I'm a white man. It's impossible for me to sit here and even try and comprehend what it's like as a young black man, a young black woman growing up, right? In any country for that matter, right? Even more so when you're in the public eye, you're in the spotlight and you're a famous sportsman like you, like Jude Bellingham. Do you genuinely believe that there is something else other than just reporting on a player that looks like he's unhappy being substituted?
Well, we've seen so many times before. Do you know, this is not the first time we've had this type of conversation. And to be fair, there's been so many times throughout certainly the last few years where young black players have almost outed media outlets for the way they've portrayed young black players.
Like Raheem Sterling, right?
He was the first one.
I agree with that. That was nuts.
Even though there have been pioneers way before, of course, God rest his soul, Cyril Regis, people like that, John Barnes, right? But I remember it was the Raheem Sterling when he put up the 2 newspaper articles about a young black player buying his mum a house and the way that it was portrayed compared to a young white male buying a house. So, and I think on one side of it was the young white male buys a house for his mum, invests his first money into a family home. Like, it was a really nice headline. And and the other headline was like, he buys flash house for, and you almost think like it's small details, but all of a sudden it does so much damage.
Yeah.
When you use certain words like flashy, okay, why have you not written the same? And then again with the that was the first one, but also remember as well there was a situation where England, I think they won a really important game, and it was a bit of an uproar about it. I don't know if you can remember it, where there was a really important game for England recently, and like I'd say, I can't remember who scored it. Say Saka scored it, and another black player scored it, and it was a really, really nice photo. But the photo they decided to use didn't have, I think it was an all white photo or something. And I remember the uproar about it, and I remember thinking, well, again, it's details. It's the message that it sends. Does that make sense? Like the message that it sends. So that's why I think Ian Wright is bang on the money in certain aspects, because if you give people the opportunity to have a pop at Jude Bellingham before the tournament gets going, and yes, there's a race element to it, it's a really, really dangerous game.
Yeah.
A really dangerous game you're playing, because we all love Jude Bellingham. We all know how good he is on the pitch. We know that, he can be a bit emotional, but all top players have a little bit of edge. Right? Or they all have edge, right? And Jude is no exception to that. But when you then start using certain headlines and then you start trying to create the narrative, that's not doing anyone any favours. So I think it was 100%. And he's right about N'Golo Kante. If you are humble like N'Golo Kante, everybody loves him.
Yeah.
Because he's humble, he's not quite flashy. But it's not even being flashy. If these guys are earning an exceed amount of money, why can't they spend it?
I totally agree.
Do you know what I mean? Why can't they spend it?
I agree with you. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's all personality. So I just think at the end of the day, we need to be so careful. We have to protect not just young black players, all players, but the narrative all has to be the same, so that when the tournament comes, we're all on the same page. We're all supporting the English national team, and there's no divides.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you anymore. Last hour of our show coming up in just a moment. Kevin Atchard joins us, and we'll have some fun with the end of show quiz and the best of talkSPORT. It's impossible to cram all that into the last hour, I know, but we will somehow.
Wales have been drawn to face Bosnia and Herzegovina in their first match of the World Cup playoffs. But as European football expert Kevin Hatchard explains, things may get a little awkward if Northern Ireland beat Italy.
You have a situation where if Wales were to come through against Bosnia and Northern Ireland were to come through against Italy, they would play each other for a place at the World Cup.
Meanwhile, the Republic of Ireland will face Czechia, then one of Denmark or North Macedonia. Elsewhere, we know Scotland have already qualified, but would they want Harvey Barnes? There's talk the Newcastle forward may switch allegiances, having only played one friendly game for England 5 years ago. He qualifies for Scotland through his grandparents, and talkSPORT's Gabby Agbonlahor reckons he should go for it.
He's got to look at, is this his last chance to maybe go to a World Cup? And look at the pecking order. We've got Gordon, Rashford, you've got Eze. There's not really that position available at the moment for him to break in. He's not been in outstanding form.
There are reports Crystal Palace have held conversations with Jean-Philippe Mateta over a new contract. Get more on that at talksport.com. And on the eve of the Ashes, a former Aussie batter has admitted to talkSPORT that baseball is actually popular down under.
There's no doubt it's brought a difference to or point of difference to Test cricket, and there's a time and place for it. However, it's going to be a challenge to try and do it here, particularly at Optus Stadium and maybe the Gabba with a pink ball.
With the first Ashes test just hours away, Aussie captain Steve Smith decided to have a go at Monty Panesar's appearance on Mastermind.
Anyone that believes that Athens is in Germany, that's a start. Oliver Twist is a season of the year, and America is a city. Doesn't really bother me, those comments. So
it's after Monty said the Barmy Army should get on Smith's back about his role in the Sandpapergate ball tampering scandal. Meanwhile, Australia confirmed 2 debutants for Perth tomorrow, opening bat Jake Weatherald and seam bowler Brendan Doggett. Ben Stokes calls this the defining moment of his England captaincy, and he knows how many fans are heading out.
When we got your time off and we try and get out and about, there's a lot of English people here, so yeah, really looking forward to what kind of reception we're going to get tomorrow.
There's loads of content and build-up on the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel. Play starts around 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Remember, talkSPORT has live updates.
Howdy doody everyone, welcome back to the last hour driving talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein, the housewife's favourite, Darren Bent here.
How are we, Darren? We well?
Kevin, I thought he was coming in about 1:15, man. What's happening?
That's just a recording we play.
What was that then?
It's just a joke. Still to come, we'll be joined, there you go, by Kevin Hatchard for a drive up wide. I think he's there now, actually.
How are we, Darren? We well?
Yes, Kev. Bad man.
No, joking again. Jack pressing him out. Just mucking him out. But now the Premier League is back this weekend, and of course, talkSPORT and our network, we've got you covered.
This is the Premier League. This is talkSPORT, and it's about to heat up again.
He's got a square ball for Neto, who rubs salt into the Wolves' wound. Burnley have just taken the lead, and it's Zian Fleming.
Chelsea looking like they're starting to become a little bit formidable. Man City going through the gears.
Oh, there we go. Jeremy Doku has just made it Manchester City 3, Liverpool 0.
Level of performance, don't look anywhere near it. Too many players not playing well.
Stands on the cross, Jolinton! Back-to-back home victories for the Hammers.
He's got the people skills as well as all the defensive organisational skills to be a very good manager.
Probably the nicest game of the season to watch and to play.
Here's Eze inside the penalty area, Gyökeres!
It is one of English football's iconic fixtures.
First time shot takes a deflection, is in, and Richarlison scores!
This is something that is in our hands.
Yes, international break is over. We're about to start a 4-month run. Oh, 4-month run of back-to-back club football. Amazing news. The Premier League will get underway on Saturday lunchtime when Burnley hosts Chelsea. It's live on talkSPORT. Then at 3, the GOAT, Adrian Durham, takes you around the grounds with all the goals as they go in from up and down the country. And then on Monday, Man United host Everton. That game is live right here on talkSPORT. Kicks off at 8 p.m. Go on, United. Right, time now for this.
Drive worldwide. Why?
Yeah, it's time for a bit of Drive Worldwide, where we take a look at some of the biggest talking points from across the footballing world. Joining us now, he's probably the biggest European football expert on the planet, with the catchphrase to match. As we say, hello, good evening. He's got a smirk on his face, I can see him already. So the wonderful Kevin Hatchard. Hello, Kevin Hatchard.
How are we, chaps? We well?
Yeah, we're good, man.
We're good.
Are you all right? You well?
Yeah, really good. Really good. It was a cracking international break, wasn't it? Loads of good stories, loads of weird stories as well. So, yeah.
Do you like the... I hate the international break because it breaks up club football, and I love club football. What's your view of it, Kev?
I think it's just different. I think you get... I mean, I love the back end of the Champions League. I think that's the best quality the sport has to offer. But there's nothing quite like some of the moments we've seen, like Republic of Ireland's win in Hungary, Scotland beating Denmark. That kind of unifying moment is something that's quite hard to find in club football sometimes. So I just like both, but for quite different reasons, I think.
Kev, you are the European football expert. You know about every player on the planet ever. When it's international football, though, will you watch the obvious nations, or do you sometimes then watch some of the others where you go, okay, I don't know too much about them.
The dross.
Let me find out a little bit more about them.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Europe, obviously, you know, the big hitters you're watching all the time, but I like to watch as many teams as I can, as often as I can, because, I mean, for a few reasons. You never know when some of these players might come to the Premier League or might come to, you know, the Bundesliga that I cover a lot. And also there are some, you know, fantastic stories in there. I mean, for example, you know, earlier in the qualifiers, you had Faroe Islands who beat Czechia and were in the mix possibly to sneak a playoff spot. I mean, that would have been absolutely phenomenal if they'd have made it. So, yeah, you get some really exciting teams all the time. Norway, what an incredible qualification run they've had. So, yeah, there's good depth in European football.
I'm telling you now, Andy, if Faroe Isles are qualifiers, I'm doing the comms for that.
Yeah, we'll go there and do
Away
it.
from where I'm going.
We'll go there and do it. You can come with us, Kev. We need someone to carry our bags. Right.
Yeah, quite right.
Let's start with the World Cup playoffs. We've just alluded to them, actually, because the draw for the semi-finals was made earlier today. Wales will host Bosnia Herzegovina, whilst Northern Ireland travel to Italy. The winners of each of those games will meet in the final for a spot at the World Cup. Meanwhile, Republic of Ireland, they travel to the Czech Republic with potential home final against Denmark or North Macedonia. Listen, Wales could host Northern Ireland if they both win their semi-finals, but Northern Ireland, of course, face Italy. How tough is that going to be for them, Kev?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much as tough as it could have been. The one thing you'd say in mitigation with Northern Ireland, even though their away form is alarmingly bad, they're really good in Belfast, but outside they struggle. But Italy are going into these playoffs thinking, oh no, not again, because they failed in the last two World Cups. Now, the thing I think Northern Ireland will take solace from is what happened ahead of the last World Cup, ahead of 2022, because Italy didn't even get through the semis. They played at home to North Macedonia, battered them for most of the game, but didn't get it done. And then North Macedonia scored a brilliant goal near the end. And that was that. That was the end of Italy. So, you know, Northern Ireland will look at what they did against Germany and gave them a run for their money a couple of times. And that's what they've got to do. They've got to try and frustrate Italy, get the crowd nervous, get the players nervous, and then maybe something can happen. It's worked out really well for Wales in the grand scheme of things. It could have been an easier draw, I accept that, in terms of, you know, the teams they'll face. But two home games, they'll love. So Bosnia-Herzegovina have to be respected because they were very close to qualifying outright. They were leading 1-0 in Austria and then conceded a late equaliser. And they have some strong players in there and very experienced players. But, yeah, I think Wales will go into it with some confidence.
Absolutely. All right, Kev, I've got to move on. I've got to speak to you about Jamaica. Obviously, the 0-0 draw with... How do you say it, Kev? Because you're
Curaçao.
Curaçao. And Steve McLaren, obviously, as well, resigning. That surprised me a little bit. And we had Marcus Gale on yesterday. And the bit I don't understand, Kev, is that Jamaica still have a chance of getting to the World Cup right via the playoffs. So does the timing of Steve McLaren's resignation surprise you?
Yeah, it does a little bit because, as you say, in March, they'll play New Caledonia in the semi-finals, which they'll be massive favourites for. And then a tough final against DR Congo, no doubt about it, because, you know, they've done pretty well, actually, in the qualifiers up to this point. But, yeah, it does feel odd. Now, there are some mitigating factors here. There's been a lot of talk about physically the strain of coaching Jamaica, in the sense that he's had an ongoing ankle issue that needs surgery, and he's been putting that off. We're led to believe. So that was one factor. There's been a lot of divisiveness and lots of media speculation about his team selection, and whether it was the right one, and whether he's been giving enough chances to certain young players and what have you. So it's not been a very bright picture, but the suggestion was that he was very tearful after they didn't go through. So it is a surprising one, but I get the sense that there are lots of mitigating circumstances and lots of things behind the scenes that have probably contributed to this. But it was odd because he kind of scratched out that pre-prepared statement, and it was just a bit of an odd one, really.
Just quickly before we let you go, we were chatting on yesterday's show about 48 teams in the World Cup, and for 2030 to celebrate 100 years of World Cup football, it's going to be even bigger. I think 64. What's your view on watering down the event, good or bad?
Look, I'm kind of all for it. What I don't like is the kind of unwieldy nature of it, and that most of the teams will go through to the knockouts. But what I do take issue with, just quickly, is what Gennaro Gattuso, the Italy coach, said the other day. And he was kind of alluding to the fact that, well, we won so many games in our group, we should go through. No, you shouldn't. It's a World Cup. You know what it takes to qualify. It's set out for you. The World Cup begins when those qualifiers begin. And if you don't make it, you don't make it, and that's on you. So, complaining about Curaçao making it or Cape Verde making it and Italy not making it, I think is silly, because it's supposed to be representative of the planet. You're not going to get the same standard across the globe, and nor should you. It's just not realistic. But in terms of stories and in terms of passion and in terms of incredible moments for fans, it's right up there for some of these nations to make it.
Kev, you're a superstar. Thanks so much for coming on. What are you up to for the rest of the week? What are you doing?
Well, first thing is me and the kids are going to go watch Chelsea-Barcelona tonight, which I'm very much looking forward to. But we'll have to wrap up warm. And then Bundesliga duty for me next couple of days. And then on Monday, I've got a cracker, Manchester United against Everton. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Kev, I'll be giving you a call on Tuesday. I'm doing the comms, Bayern Arsenal. So
what a game.
Yes.
Why are you calling him?
Because Kev give me the breakdown.
Why don't you do your own research? He's a busy boy.
No, but I'd like to ask Kev about on certain players.
Kev, do you charge for that? Do you charge for that, Kev?
Yeah, it's a fortune as well. He has to sell some trainers.
Fella's got...
pay it. Pair of trainers each time we talk.
Right, mate, he promised Farrell Williams some trainers for charity. That never happened.
Yeah, she got them.
No, she didn't get them. Don't hold your breath, Kev. Kev, always a pleasure. Have a great weekend. Thanks for coming on, pal.
Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, Kev.
You got the wonderful Kevin Hatchard.
He's brilliant. Even honestly, I go back to the Euros. There were a couple of games, players I didn't know about.
Yeah.
I phoned Kev up. He took all the time in the world to help me out.
And he does it for free, does he?
Yeah.
Nice.
See, that's the difference between him and you.
No, the difference is he's stupid. I know how much money you got.
Andy.
Oh, God.
You're the best radio presenter in the world.
That's it. That's what you need. Go to a break quickly.
Don't listen to them. Oh. Shame about the darts ability, though. Barry. That's nice.
Cheers, Baz.
Yeah, there you
go. Do you know, by the way, I've got a bit of darts elbow. I've got a bit of that. Have you noticed that? Couldn't release the darts properly. You were saying that.
Yeah.
I still smashed you earlier on. And when we come back, we will have some fun and we'll find out what Jack's personality is like as we have the best of talkSPORT, written by Jack.
Yeah, that is funny.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, and Justy. Score yourself a stunning delivery straight to your door. Still to come, we'll be joined by bare knuckle boxer Lucas Brown. Just quickly, Atletico Madrid are reportedly considering an offer for Chelsea left back Marc Cucurella. Good luck with that.
Wow.
You won't get him. Chelsea, meanwhile, reportedly getting closer to finally confirming a front of shirt sponsor. We don't know who it is, but we know it's time for this. Yeah, time for the best talkSPORT, friends. This is where I run you through some of the recent moments from across talkSPORT. Let's kick things off with last night's Sports Bar. Jason Cundy once again struggling in the late night quiz. So he hatched a cunning plan.
Shall I tell you, we'll know it.
He's going to phone the missus.
She's not been well.
I don't care.
Well.
It's a shout.
She's probably up.
He didn't. No questions there. Just straight on the phone to the missus.
I know. Hi, sweet cheek. Listen, you're live on National Radio. How you feeling? I know you've been dicky. How you feeling?
Okay.
Right.
Better.
Right. Listen. What's the Christmas song that's not English but everyone knows it?
Stille Nacht.
What was the answer? Still what? Didn't even hear it, did you?
Still a night or something.
Sweet Cheeks. You ever call you Missy Sweet Cheeks?
No.
Sweet Cheeks. How would Missy B react if we called her live on air?
She wouldn't pick up because she'd know.
Oh, would she?
No way, yeah, of course.
If you went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, who would your phone a friend be?
Simon Jordan.
I think I'd go Danny Kelly.
Yes, music though.
Oh, is it? I don't know if Simon Jordan is great for like, you know, general knowledge.
If it was a music quiz, Danny Kelly's the only person I'm phoning.
If Simon, I mean, Simon's a very clever man when it comes to money. General knowledge.
Well, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's about money.
I suppose it is a sort of. What's the best Christmas song of all time?
I like Last Christmas I gave.
Wham.
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Best Christmas movie?
Oh, see, mine changes year upon year.
Die Hard.
So it was Home Alone for such a long time. Then it was Die, but I think now it's National Lampoons.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that for ages. I'm going to watch that this year.
Yeah.
Great call. Remember to get your calls into Jamie and Jason, and Sports Bar returns tonight at 10.
On to this morning's breakfast show, which came to you live from Birmingham City's training ground. Jeff Stelling was alongside Aston Villa's Gabby Agbonlahor, and he had a small complaint about his hotel room.
It's haunted. Oh, really? It is haunted by the ghost of Victoria Black, who is or was 18 years old when she died. She took a tumble down the stairs, and I was staying next to that passageway last night.
Did you feel her during the night? No?
Careful what you're saying here.
I think you had the willies up him last night.
Oh, gee whiz. Yeah.
No, seriously.
Victoria who?
Huh?
Do you believe in supernatural? In the supernatural?
I believe in supernatural. I'm not so sure. It's a great. I used to have a book at home called The Unexplained. I didn't buy it; it just appeared in my room one day.
Right. If you came back as a ghost, what's the first thing you'd do?
I'll put the ghoulies up you.
Would you?
Yeah, it's good.
No, it's scared. But what's that? Are you good?
Here's a question: Why don't you ever see a naked ghost?
When it was dressed.
They've always got clothes on. What's that? What's that about?
I don't know.
Weird, isn't it?
Are you asking me? I don't know. Where's the worst place you've ever spent the night?
Can't say that. Where's the worst place I ever spent the night? I can't remember. I like my own bed. Put it like that, right? If I've got if I'm either at a mate's house and it gets to 4 a.m. and they go stay over, I'm like, I'm gonna get a cab back.
Yeah.
You can't beat your own bed, can you?
No. The Breakfast Show returns at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Ray Party Pilot will be alongside Adrian Durham.
For what show?
Breakfast Show. Go on, AD.
Hey,
the GOAT.
I like that. Staying with the GOAT, yesterday Hawksby and Andy Jacobs were joined by former England cricketer Darren Goff. Here's what Adrian had to say about his old Drive co-host.
Goffy's mad idea number one. Goffy always used to say, pandas don't really exist. He always maintained pandas weren't real. All pandas were humans in panda suits. I think this was the craziest idea Darren Goff ever had, but the beauty of it, the genius of it was that I ended up believing it to be true, that pandas don't exist. I still look at pandas in a different way now.
You right, Darren?
Yeah.
What was you? Who wins in a wrestling match, you or a panda bear?
Obviously a panda.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
They're cute. My daughters love pandas.
Yeah, that's the thing. They are cute. Oh, you're cute.
Do you reckon they're hard?
Yeah, of course they're hard.
I don't think they are, mate.
Okay.
No, I don't think. If you look at any panda on YouTube, they're all like falling off a slide or rolling over and saying,
yeah, cute.
They're not attacking
No,
it.
but everything on the planet has an aggressive
Are they
streak.
carnivores?
Everything's got an aggressive streak.
No, it hasn't.
Name me an animal that hasn't.
Ant.
How'd you know?
It's Dr. Scooter Frank.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
No, you're right. Rats don't. Correct. Carry on.
Oi. Oh, man. How long would it take you to eat a full-size stick of bamboo?
We have no idea.
Jack, what sort of question is that? You'll be finding out what it's like to eat a stick of bamboo in a minute.
I mean...
What sort of question is that?
I know.
That with a fella. No, the only person laughing in the world is Jack now.
I mean, I don't know. Couple of hours?
Well, you die, wouldn't you?
Couple of
By
hours?
the way, have you seen how quick bamboo grows?
No.
It is
watch
literally, you turn your back and it's like 60 foot in it. It's frightening.
I'll watch on YouTube later.
Okay, I'll send you a couple of links.
Yes.
What's your favourite conspiracy of all time?
Because there's been a few. So, weirdly enough, I was reading this morning.
Yeah.
About I've heard of the term, but I never quite knew what it meant.
Well, this is going to be fun. This is
right, the smoke on the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about. I didn't know. I'd heard it before, but I didn't know it was JFK.
What are you talking about?
So then when I was reading it,
you didn't know about the grassy knoll?
No.
So you think it was like one of the Gallaghers?
No, I didn't know what it was to do with. But when I heard it again, I went, do you know what? I must Google that. So I Googled it.
Yeah.
It was in a movie, and then now it makes sense. So that's
Second shooter.
Yeah. So that's
never heard of that.
No.
So in your mind, it was just Lee Harvey Oswald.
No, I know it wasn't him, but I just don't know who it was.
Do you not think it was him?
No.
You don't?
No.
That's unbelievable. You didn't know about the grassy.
No. So that's probably one.
Any others?
There's always I'm always a bit sceptical about the moon landing.
Yeah, me too.
That's the one.
I could do a whole show on the moon landings, why it was fake.
Yeah.
What about flat Earth people?
Nah, it's just round.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Any others? You know, there's one conspiracy. I can't remember what airport it is in America, but they believe that there's a massive city, a secret city built under an airport in America.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's a big conspiracy.
Do you think what's called real? Area 51.
It is real.
But okay, but do you believe there's aliens in there?
Yeah.
I'd love to have a peek in there.
Yeah. If you're president of America, that'd be the first thing you do.
The moment I get sworn in, hey, helicopter, get me there.
Let's go, man. I want to see these aliens.
In Independence Day, they tried to. I know it's a film.
It's not a documentary.
No, they tried to say that the president couldn't go in there, and he had to pull rank.
Yeah.
That is the best thing, probably one of the best things you've ever said. If I become president, that is the first place I'm going.
That's almost reason enough to try and become president.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, right, let's go.
Hey, 51, get me there now.
Incredible. Do you believe in Area 52? Have you heard about that? Just next door. Jason Cundy, Jeremy Harvey, where's the best bit? Oh, yeah. Download 21 Minutes to Go, the brilliant podcast with me and Cundy. By the way, if you download it this week, there's a chance you can win £1 million. How about that? If you do the Euro Millions the same day and win £1 million. Nothing to do with our show. But download 21 Minutes to Go, the podcast. And, of course, you can find all of our other shows on the talkSPORT app, where you can swipe between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 and all of our other sister stations. Just 30 minutes left of our show. And in that 30 minutes, One More Billy will be in, talking about his brand new haircut. Have you seen his mohawk? Oh, my days. One More Billy coming your way in the next 30 minutes.
every good signing a club makes, there's bound to be a few that don't work out. Manchester United have certainly had their fair share of those, especially since the end of their golden age under Sir Alex Ferguson. Here are some of the Red Devils' worst signings since Fergie. First up, Alexis Sanchez. He'd averaged almost a goal every 2 games for Arsenal, but in his 45 matches for United, he only bagged 5. Next up, Radamel Falcao, dubbed El Tigre, or the Tiger. But at Old Trafford, he was a little more pussycat, to be honest. All the Colombian managed in 29 games was 4 goals. Moving on, things couldn't have gone worse for Jadon Sancho at United, with just 12 goals in 83 games. And it all ended after that very public spat with then-manager Erik ten Hag. Next, Ten Hag probably thought he was wise in sticking to what he knew when he brought in Antony from former club Ajax. But the £86 million Brazilian has really not been able to hack it in the Prem. The curse of the famous number 7 shirt has also had its share of victims. As well as the aforementioned Sanchez, Memphis Depay found he couldn't follow in the footsteps of Ronaldo, Cantona, Beckham and Best. He netted just 7 in 53 appearances. And those are just a few examples. To be honest, the list could go on and on. Unfortunately, that's probably why Man United haven't won the title for over a decade, and why it might take a few more years before they're in contention again.
What tune? Miami Vice is from, isn't it? Do you see the remake of that, Miami Vice?
Who's in this tune?
This is JC.
Featuring? It's like a collab with someone.
Yeah. The other fella.
No? Linkin Park, man.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that. Oh, you must be impressed I got the LJC. This movie, Miami Vice, was appalling.
Oh, Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. Terrible.
I saw a new Colin Farrell movie recently.
He said it was decent. Beautifully shot, he said.
Brilliant. Beautifully shot
Netflix.
it was. You need to see it.
Is that been a gambler?
Yeah. It's a fantastic... I'll go so far as to say it's a fantastic movie. Right. Just come out... I don't know what it's called, but it's the latest Colin Farrell movie. It's absolutely brilliant. Probably a little bit too highbrow for you. No one's got, like, tights and a cape on.
Is anyone flying in it?
And money's not hidden in an old police station. It's Driver Talks about me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, alongside for us at 7, Natalie Swales kick-off. Tonight she's alongside Jermaine Pennant. Don't forget, this Saturday we bring you more bare knuckle boxing from Miami this time, as heavyweight Lucas Brown goes for the title against current champion Gustavo. I'm not going to pronounce that. Chidrillo. I don't know how you pronounce that. We'll find out how that's pronounced because it's live on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. I don't need to find out his name because I just need to know the name of the new champion, and his name's Lucas Brown, and he joins us now. Lucas, good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm great. I'm very well. Good to see you again. How are you? You're obviously out in Miami. What's it like out there?
Yeah.
You enjoying it?
Dude, I love it. This is winter over here, and it's a beautiful 27 degrees and humid. It's beautiful for winter.
Well, I hope it rains. Listen, we got lots. we got lots to go through with you. Could I ask you?
Yep.
The last time we saw you was in our studio. It was just before you had a bare knuckle fight, right? Can you remember when that was?
Yep, it was before.
No, the reason I ask is because you look absolutely fine.
I think it was September.
Only September, right? And you don't look like you got any mark. You've obviously healed really well, or you just didn't get hit. But the other fights I've seen, it's so brutal. This sport. I assumed it takes longer to recover and you to have another fight than it would do, say, in the world of boxing.
All I ended up with was a scratch on my nose. That was it. I'm not stupid enough to think that I can stand in the pocket and take punches. So I think a very sort of an amateur style is the way to do it. So very in and out on the feet movement. So why the hell would you want to get punched in the face? So yeah, that's my thought process.
Well, Lucas, it was obviously successful. Second round stoppage. How did you feel in there? Did you enjoy it? You looked like it. We had the highlights on our WhatsApp group, and it looks like you enjoyed it because I said you stopped him.
I loved it. It made it very real. Boxing, you got the gloves on, so you can sort of sit there and guard up. But with this, you can't, because you're still getting hit no matter what. So for very many years, I never got that sort of anxious feeling, and I got it almost fear, which is good because it's a real fight. So I thoroughly enjoyed that aspect of it. It made it very real, and it makes you move more, makes you do more. So I did actually enjoy it very much.
And just another quick one, because we had Paulie Maginali on, right, and he was trying to make the case that it's worse getting punched with gloves on than it is bare knuckle. Is that true?
Yes and no, because you take more punches with the gloves. So I suppose longevity-wise, boxing is more because you get more punches. But like if I hit you with my bare knuckle, you're out. You know what I mean? So it's just one punch gone rather than me doing 40 punches. So from that point of view, yes.
I think I'm right in saying it's just your second fight now, and you're already going for the world title. So a couple of questions on the back of that. Tell me a bit about your opponent, and also in Miami, how big is this sport? Is it bigger than it is in this country?
Yes, bigger over here. His name is Trujillo. So just so you knew, he is 7-0 with the bare knuckle and 7 first-round knockouts. Wow. So he's no one to mess with, in saying that, he's just a very tall fighter and comes forward. So I won't have to sort of search for him, so to speak. He's going to come straight at me. But I think a lot of the people that he's faced, they sort of just sit there in a corner and you're waiting to get hit. So it suits his purpose. So I'm going to make sure I move. That is my biggest thing. Move around. Don't get caught in the corner, and don't get caught in the pocket, so to speak. Like Malignaggi, he fought in that pocket. So that you're going to get hit, and I don't want to get punched.
Yeah.
Lucas, what's his fighting background like before he joined bare knuckle? Because of course you had a successful boxing career, so you know how to kind of not get hit.
He's had, as far as I'm aware, he's had 9 boxing fights, so not a big thing. So I do definitely come with the more experience and everything else. In saying that, he's younger. He's the champ. He's had 7 wins in that Trigon, so he's very comfortable with it. So it's definitely his fight to lose. But at the same time, I have the weapons that I'm bringing with me, and I like my chances.
If you win it, if you become champion, from a financial perspective, is it life-changing for you?
I'd say no. I know what you mean, and it's not boxing level as yet.
Sure.
We're getting there. I think for me anyway, it's not about, obviously money's great, but it's not about the money, it's about legacy. It's about what I'm leaving behind, it's what I'm proving to my children and all that sort of stuff as well. Like, I've had an MMA world title against Daniel Cormier. I lost, of course, but I've then had the boxing world title and won. So this is now my third sort of, what's the word?
Opportunity, chance?
No, but like, you've got different...
shot the title?
Different sports. So we have 3 sports sort of world title challenger, which is great.
Lucas, I don't envy you one bit, because I'm looking at a picture of him and he looks massive.
Well, he's 6'4" and a lot leaner than I am. So I'm 6'5" and a lot thicker. So when it comes to, I think today we have our press conference, and I think you'll be able to see the actual sort of size difference. And I haven't switched on yet. I'm waiting for at least the press conference and the weigh-in to be able to see him, measure him up, shake his hand, and then it all becomes very real.
Lucas, you know they all look the same, lying on their back with their eyes closed.
Dude, especially face down.
Right, listen, while we got you on, we'll come back to your fight in just a moment before we let you go, but while we've got you on, I have to get your view on a fight that was announced earlier this week, Anthony Joshua against Jake Paul. As a heavyweight yourself, what do you make of that?
Listen, Jake Paul, I'm not going to knock him at all, because they never knock anyone that's making $1. He's done extremely well for making money, and good on him. In saying that, he's not a boxer. AJ's like the purest version of a boxer with the amateur style. So I think personally, if AJ sticks with his amateur style of the in and out, he's got no problem at all. If he wants to sit in that pocket and let Jake Paul punch him, then he'll have an issue. So it really is AJ's fight to lose.
Lucas, let's be realistic, right? The only boxer he's really fought, Jake Paul, is Tommy Fury, and he got beat. So realistically, if AJ is at his absolute best and that aggressive AJ that we know, how long should the fight last?
2 rounds.
Oh, he's still saying 2.
Why not 1?
No, because I don't think he'll come out all guns blazing. I think he'll at least see the first round out, test things out. That's what I would do anyway. You come forward, you go back, you go sideways, you give him a few hits, you see how he reacts. Then from the second round on, you've got a little bit more in your toolkit, and you take it from there.
Lucas, listen, we're big fans of yours. We loved it when you came into the studio. I'm honoured that you're on our show again. Let me just remind everyone, because I know they want to tune in to see you fight. It's live on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel on Saturday. Do you know roughly UK time, what time you'll be fighting?
I'm main event, so from here, so UK time, no. I know Perth time, but here in Miami, I'll be on, say, 9 or 10 p.m., depending on how the fights go.
Okay. Well,
so, yeah, Perth time, that's something like 9 a.m.
Okay, we'll get our people to work out the difference. Listen, thank you again. We wish you
Lucas.
all the luck in the world. And next time we speak to you, you need to be heavyweight champion in the world, all right?
I love your work, my friend. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Good luck to you. There you go, Lucas Brown.
Surely, right, if he wins it, we hope he does.
Yeah.
That must be the fastest ever someone's become a champion of a sport. 2 fights.
Yeah.
That's like in any sport.
Well, you can't be one, right? You can't just climb into the ring and win it. So, yeah.
The champion of the world champion in 2 fights.
Yeah. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Wow.
Be great. I'm going to watch that. If I remember, because I've got the worst memory, but I really want to watch this live on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel.
I feel like, because he's got a little bit of... I can watch that.
Yeah.
But, you know, the smaller guys, like Malinage, I can't watch that again.
No, it's horrible. And James DeGale, I didn't feel comfortable. I mean, they're hard as nails, these people.
I mean, James ain't been seen since. If someone can let me know that he's all right,
he's
I'll be
fine,
happy,
I'm sure. When we come back, one more. Billy will be in the studio for what I'm told is an excellent end of show quiz.
welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Java talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent and Just Eat. Get delicious meals and everyday essentials from the delivery experts. From us at 7, Natalie Soyhouse kick-off. Tonight she's got former Liverpool winger Jermaine Pennant. They'll be joined in the studio by former Premier League defender Stephen Corker. Right, Chelsea's women, they're in Champions League action tonight. They're taking on Barcelona. Ian Abrahams is watching for talkSPORT. He's got all the team news for us now. Moose, good evening to you.
Will be Barcelona the highest scorers so far in the league stage of the Women's Champions League. Thrashed Chelsea home and away last season in the semi-final, 4-1 on both occasions. Alexia Putellas has got 2 Ballon d'Ors under her belt, and Aitana Bonmati likewise will be the stars of the show for Barcelona. For Chelsea, 4 changes from the side, held 1-1 at Liverpool at the weekend. Dropping to the bench are Millie Bright, Niamh Charles, Wrighting Cannerid and Macario. In come Germer, Bronze, Baltimore and Beaver Jones. The Pengs in goal, Carpenter, Bjorn, Germer and Bronze across the back, Walsh holding with Baltimore captain Cuthbert and Alicia Thompson are 4 in midfield, Beaver Jones up front. This is Chelsea's biggest task so far in the Champions League. It's Chelsea and Barcelona, and we start at 8.
Good work, thanks for that. Right, kick off 2026 with the ultimate trip to Las Vegas. talkSPORT and our friends at Virgin Atlantic giving you the chance to win a trip for 2. Start with exclusive access to the Virgin Atlantic Clubhouse at Heathrow, then fly in upper class comfort to Vegas once you land. You enjoy 4 nights in a spa villa. Then from the stands, you can cheer on the Las Vegas Raiders. They take on Kansas City. And we're throwing in $5,000 as well. An unbelievable prize. Make sure you're free from Jan the 2nd to the 7th next year. Here's how you can enter.
21 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text WIN to 83338. Text at £2 plus standard network rates. Bill payer's permission required. Or call 03434239761. Calls are charged at standard rate. All entries must be received by the 28th of November at 4 p.m. This is a network promotion. Run across talkSPORT, Virgin Radio UK and Talk. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
Good luck. Great competition. Talking of competitions, we've got a competition winner with us in the studio. One more Billy there. Yep, and he looks like he is 10. Oh yeah, what else? His mum should pick him up from work. He looks like he is 10. One more Billy.
You alright?
Yes, I'm very well.
I prefer the Madonna song.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Closer to home, is it?
Yeah.
How's your day been, Bill?
Really good.
You go to the pub?
Nah, not tonight.
Nah.
Cold.
Too cold, man. Too
Way
cold.
too cold.
Especially as they all stand outside. Oh, there's heaters. Yeah, outside.
Yeah.
What are we doing for the end of the show quiz, William?
Not sure if with the Ashes starting tonight. Not sure if you've seen the beef between Steve Smith and Monty Panesar.
Smudge, I did see it.
Steve Smith.
Wasn't one of them quoting the other one on Mastermind?
Yeah. So Monty Panesar went on Mastermind a few years ago.
Yeah. He
gave some incredible answers.
Unbelievable answers. Said America was a city. Is that right?
Yeah. Said somehow Oliver Twist is a season of the year.
Yeah.
And that Athens was in Germany.
Yeah. And we all know it's in Spain.
Yep. So you've got some Mastermind questions. Your specialist subject is each other.
All right.
Questions
Okay.
about each other.
Yeah.
Basically.
Fine.
Andy, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
What was Darren Bent's combined transfer fees throughout his career?
Have I got multiple choice?
Yeah.
Go on then.
54 mil, 62 mil, 78 mil.
62.
Benny, does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
Well, I knew that you went to Spurs for about 30.
No, I didn't. 16 and a half.
Oh, right, okay. I meant 20, so I meant 20. I thought there'd be about another £40 million worth, so I was bang on. Let's see how good you are with me.
Benty, in 2003, Andy hosted a show called The Unofficial World Records of What?
What channel was that on?
Not sure. Is it?
I don't know what you... One word left.
Hair, sex, or soccer?
By the way, this is 100% real.
Hey, soccer. Hair. Sex.
Yeah.
What is going on here, man?
Scarred me for life, that one.
What did that involve? Can't say, can you?
Horrific. That's how I met Billy.
What was it about?
He came first.
What was it about?
Huh? What do you think it was? Unofficial World Records of Sex. It was about people trying to break...
You hosted that?
Some would say hosted it. By the way, some of the stories, I can't tell them on air, but jeez.
Is that still on YouTube? Or anyway?
No.
Oh, I'll find it.
Gone forever.
Buried.
No, I'll find it. What channel was it on, sorry?
Sky.
Sky aired that?
No, I think it was Channel 5, actually.
Sounds about right.
But that was before sexism was bad, so it's fine.
Andy, Darren Bent once clocked a time for the 100 metres of what? This is according to the internet, by the way, Benty.
You know what? Running?
Yeah.
Yeah, what time?
Oh, about 12 something. 12.74, something like that. What have we got?
10.5.
No.
11.2, 11.9.
Oh, 11. Last one.
Internet reckons 10.5, Benty.
Absolute garbage.
10.6.
Some blokes just walk down the gangways with a full 14-inch pizza.
No way.
Yeah, 10.6.
Absolute garbage. We took how old?
15.
Was that on the pitch or on the track?
Nah, if I'm honest with you, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I don't know where that came from.
Oh, right.
11.11s would be more appropriate.
Yeah. Bill, do your homework, idiot.
Benny, in 2006, Andy hosted a show called Trust Me, I'm a What?
What is these programs that you've been doing, by the way?
I do remember this.
Doctor, celebrity, holiday rep.
Holiday rep would be funny, but it's probably not. It's a doctor. Holiday rep. Honestly, what kind of jobs are this?
I needed a new couch. It paid well.
Now, what's it about?
Joke of a man.
Just my holiday rep. I was doing links for that. There was famous people that were holiday reps, and I was just doing the links. And we rejoined the famous people at their villa 2 days after becoming holiday reps. Let's find out what happened. It was that. I wasn't actually.
That sounds absolutely appalling.
Paid well.
It didn't. No, it didn't. You're doing links, bro. So no way.
No, that's when people have money in TV. I'll tell you, got about that for it.
Is that it, yeah?
Yeah.
£9 an hour. Oh.
Andy, Darren Bent scored his first competitive goal for Tottenham against which side that he would later go on to play for?
Sunderland.
Villa, Derby or Sunderland?
Look at me. Villa, Sunderland, Derby. Villa, Sunderland, Derby. Derby, move your eyes. Derby.
It is Derby, isn't it?
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember it 1-4.
Last one. I scored a goal.
Benny, on the sports
goal as well.
Andy once interviewed a woman who married what?
Herself,
a tree, or a pirate ghost?
Do you know what? A ghost might be funny.
I know what the answer is.
Ghost.
I think it's all three.
Ghost is correct, but so are the other two, yeah. All three.
Different woman, by the way.
Different women, yeah.
Different women.
What?
She married a tree, and then she branched out and married herself, and didn't get on with herself, so divorced herself, and married a ghost and found out the ghost was cheating on her with her friend.
What kind of people would you call in the sports bar?
That kind of people. Oh, Moose, I'll speak to you in a minute.
No worries.
We are done. Good work, Billy. You're properly done, you are.
What was that the holiday rep thing he was called?
Trust me on my holiday rep.
Trust me on my holiday rep.
I'm using that.
Trust
me on my holiday rep. Wow.
Thanks for listening. We're back tomorrow at 4. Have a lovely evening. Be safe, everyone, and relax.
Relax, don't do it. When you wanna come